Hello. Looks like Diana Chacon was the first one to make it today. First name that came in. Thanks for being here early, guys. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a lovely Saturday. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you guys come in, if you guys would hit the little heart, the orange heart up there at the top next to my name, I'd really appreciate it. The algorithm loves that. Do you have it from Toronto? I don't know what that means. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. Thank you so much. You guys rock. Oh, hi from Toronto. Hi, hi, hi. Happy Saturday. Or Saturday. Ah, I like that too. Happy Saturday. All right, we're just going to wait for just a few. Oh, thank you so much. We're going to wait for just a couple more people. Then we're going to get into the Diava Smackdown. Hi, OJM over on YouTube. Hi, Heath over on YouTube. Hi, everybody. Hi, Twitch. All right, let's get on our Diava Smackdown. Here we go. You gotta dance it out with me. She signs on every day waiting for MAGA to enter the door. With a this and a that and a sheepish grin. Look out, MAGA, she's about to begin. She's got moxie, it runs through her soul. She's the queen of SmackDown, yeah, it's her role. She invites the MAGA to challenge a fight. Careful where you tread, cause she's got fight. Come see Diana, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diana is the badass of SmackDown Queens. MAGA tries to argue, but they have no wit. Diana hit him with facts when they start talking shit. Your logic's a mess, your facts are weak. Go step aside, boo, I've got truth to speak. She's got a heart of gold, but her force is steel. Don't ever talk over her, cause she'll make you squeal. From Twitter to TikTok, she's roaming the streets. Diana's got game, and she's hard to beat. See Diana, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diana is the badass of SmackDown Queens. She's got a megaphone and a platform to preach. Running a show in the TikTok streets. Equality for all and respect for her crew. Come meet Sir Val and Gemma the Jew. With maggots in the corner, looking kind of small as they stumble over word and begin the free fall. Diana delivers the end game stunner. She says, "Oh, look, we have a Diana, a crusader of truth." Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong. She's a force to see. Diana is the badass of SmackDown Queens. So raise up our glasses and give her a follow. Come see her make all the MAGA tweets swallow. With her wit and her wisdom, she's got game. Diava's a legend, and we all know her name. Stop being so emotional. MAGA, especially you MAGA men, the most emotional creatures on the planet. I am looking for Trump voters and Trump voters only. So if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's have a chat. Let me bring in my backup account and we'll get into it. This is my last day on my backup account. I will be back on my main tomorrow. But for today, I'm on my backup account one last day. And then, so I'm going to bring up my backup to my backup account. Make sure that you guys are all following that one as well. And then we'll get into it. So if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's have a chat. Come on down. Don't be scared. And if you liked my Diava Smackdown song, that was gifted to me by one of my followers named Hey Jude. They made that song for me, and you can get it on Spotify. Download it for your workout playlist because it's really motivating. So if you want to, it's called Diava Smackdown.
You're about to have a chat, all right. What does that mean? Oh, oh my God. Are you going to send me to the Secret Service and you're going to send me to the FBI? Is that what you're going to do? God, don't do that. You're so scary, Tommy. It's so scary. All right, my backup is on the screen now. So if you're not following my backup to my backup, my 3.0, it is down there. So if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. Come on down. Matt. Oh, Matt. Hi, how are you? Hey, did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 25 from New York.
Okay. What did you want to talk about?
I just think that background is absolutely disgusting. You know it.
Oh, is it?
That's what I want to talk about. How disgusting. Yeah.
Oh, well, I thought that that this one that you guys put, that Donald Trump himself tweeted on Twitter with Joe Biden hogtied in the back of a truck was a lot more disrespectful than that. So if you weren't outraged with that, don't be outraged with that, you hypocrite.
Yeah, Donald Trump never posted that.
Yes, he did. Go look. It's still on Twitter. It's still on Twitter. It's still on Twitter. You can go look.
Hold up. Show me.
So if you're not outraged at that, don't be outraged at that. He retweeted that vote. He retweeted that.
Because that's fake. That's fake.
He retweeted that. No, then go prove me wrong. Go prove me wrong. You have Google in your hand. You have Twitter. Go. Nope. Nope. Go. Nope. No. No. No.
So
no.
We didn't post it. Did he post it or repost it? Which one is it?
It doesn't matter. He reposted someone else posting that. It matters.
You guys are disgusting. It's true.
What does 86 mean?
Just absolutely disgusting. Same thing in Butler.
What does 86 mean? Hello? Woohoo! Woohoo! Hello?
It means you're a fucking psychopath. That's what it fucking means.
Okay.
You're a psycho bitch.
Yeah, okay. Y'all, I can't mute him for some reason.
You're a psycho fucking bitch.
Yes, I've heard you. Yeah, I've heard you. I've heard you repeatedly. It doesn't change. Yeah, it doesn't change the fact that it's. Yeah, I know. I know you're in your fifis because bye, Matt. If you weren't outraged at that, don't be outraged at this. That was a really quick crash out. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Don't come up here with your selective outrage. Fuck off with that nonsense. Fuck off with that nonsense. That selective rage just makes you look really, 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 really dumb. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Everybody else, keep tapping the screen. I don't know what TikTok is doing. I'm trying to. Okay, there we go. It's not letting me see who's in here. It's crazy. I do not know what's going on with TikTok today. All right. Hi, Cindy. And I'm trying to bring up the next guest. I don't know what's happening with TikTok, but I'm trying to bring up the next guest, and it's not letting me bring anybody up. It says connection failed. I have no idea what's happening. Oh, maybe they left. Okay, maybe that's what happened. They don't know what's happening. Okay. Original, thank you for, I think it was original origami. I'm trying to see. Yes, I know Jem's here. I know. I got it. For my moderators, I can't see the person that's on the screen right now, and I won't be able to mute them. So, yeah, FBI is knocking on my door. Sure thing. Yeah, bring them on. Who is that? Slim?
Yes. I guarantee you in real life.
Did you vote for Donald Trump? Did you vote for Donald Trump? Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes, I did, and my wife did.
Okay. Okay, how old are you? How old are you?
She'll knock your fucking glasses off, you fucking gay bitch. You need a dick in your mouth. That's what you need. Yeah, you need a real fat dick.
Report him for violence. Okay. Okay. Wouldn't be yours, buddy. Well, we started out real, we started out good, huh? That's true. Democrats, we bring stats, statistics, sources, data, all of those things. They bring insults, crash outs, misinformation, and slurs. That's all they have. They have nothing else. They upset with all that winning. Yeah, all that winning. They upset with all that winning. Never seen a bunch of sore winners in my life like these fuckers. Oh, yeah. So I'm so scared. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Bottom of the barrel. Always is. I voted for Kamala. They're always mad. They're just mad because I think they really expected Kamala to win as well. And they had all this rage they were ready to just pent up and like just blast us once she became president. And they won and they had nothing to do with that anger. So now they're like, oh, I have so much anger. I just gotta get it out. It must be exhausting to be so hateful and just live so fucking angry. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I'm not I mean, I am angry that he's going against the Constitution. I'm angry that he's shitting all over the country. I'm angry that he's committing crimes every day. I am angry about those things. And you should be too. Did you love how he told Walmart, you're just going to have to eat those tariffs? He was on TV telling everybody that China was going to pay those tariffs. And we kept telling you guys, no, you guys are going to pay the tariffs. And he's like, no, China's going to pay the tariffs over and over ad nauseum until you guys are repeating the same shit. We don't pay the tariffs. China pays the tariffs. Yeah, Walmart announces they're raising prices. And he's like, no, don't raise the prices. No, you're going to have to eat the cost. Just like we told you, they're going to pass the tariffs down to us. We told you so, just like everything else. Just like everything else. Yes, Walmart has to pay the tariffs, but I guarantee you that they're going to pass those down to us because they already made an announcement yesterday that they were going to do that. They came out, the CEO was on CNBC or whatever, and they're like, yeah, we're used to being able to keep our prices low when there's like a 2 or 3% increase, like, around there. We can, still watch the prices and stuff. He says about 30% at one time. There's no way we're going to have to raise prices. Oopsie pipsy. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Stop being cowards. The consumer always pays. You think the billionaires, the people that he's giving all the tax breaks to, the millionaires, the billionaires that have become millionaires and billionaires by exploiting the labor and the people of this country are going to suddenly eat the cost now? Yeah, I have some ice to sell you in Antarctica. There's no way. He can ask them to not do it, and he can shit in the other hand and see which one fills up first. Just like he asked the pharmaceutical companies, please lower your prices. After I just undid Joe Biden's whole pharmacy plan that actually lowered prices, but now I'm going to undo it. Big dog, I'll give you $100 if you can come up here and tell me how I'm communist, or if you can even define communism. But you got to come up right now so you don't have time to Google it. Right now. You got to come up right now. Otherwise, all bets are off. I'll cash up you $100. But Time's up because now you're Googling. Anyway, so if you voted for Donald Trump, come on up. Dems have nothing but lies and misinformation, except for I have challenged every single Trump voter that I have spoken to for the last year straight to ever debunk anything that I say. Fact check me, come back and prove me wrong, and I'll change my mind. And not a single one in over 365 days has come back and said one time. They've never done it. Not once. Not once. Try to be the first. Come on up, big boy. Donald Trump lies as soon as his mouth, as the moment his mouth opens. He couldn't tell the truth if his literal life depended on it. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I'm annoying. Good. I hope I'm annoying to you. I hope I'm annoying you to death. I just hope you are so annoyed. Because you annoy me. You annoyed me with your vote. You annoy me with your stupidity. You annoy me with your ignorance. You annoy me with your lack of any type of education on how government works, how bills are passed, how anything fucking works. You annoy me because you don't know anything and you're profoundly dumb. And you hate America. So there, I'm annoyed too. Twinsies! If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I'm trying to bring up the next guest, but it's just spinning. So you're going to have to bear with me because I don't know what TikTok is doing. I don't know what's happening. It just spins and spins and spins and spins. There we go.
Yo.
Alec, did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
How old are you and what state did you vote in?
24.
Okay.
Did you vote for him or no?
Fuck no, I wouldn't if my life depended on it.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, damn, I thought you did. Look. It's all good. Peace out, gang.
Why would you think? What part of my background shows I voted for Trump? Hell yeah! I'm not married to my husband, so no, I didn't vote for Trump. Hey guys. Hey Cindy. Hi Laura. Hi Tina. Hi everybody. I'm trying to bring up the next guest. It's still spinning. Y'all gonna have to bear with me today. I don't know what TikTok's doing. It's just like the spin of death. Let's do this. If you voted for Donald Trump, put a 1 in the comment section and I'll invite you up. That might be easier. Cat lady for sure. I have one cat. But cats are better than people, especially men. Ew. Ugh. I'll take a cat over a man any day. Gross. I will take a cat over a man any day of the week. Rainbow, did you vote for Trump? Rainbow? Was that an accident? Was that an accident? Okay. Jem, can you take her down? I can't even click on her box to take her down. I have no idea what's happening. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe on my backup I can. My backup is not. I don't know what's happening. I'm trying to get you down, hon. TikTok has got me. Can any of my mods take her down? I have no power. I don't either. I don't know what's happening. This is wild. It's not working. I have no powers either. You know what? I'm gonna have to restart because I have no idea what's happening. I mean, I'm gonna have to do a restart. I'm really, really sorry, but I gotta do a restart. If I can't mute the guest or bring them up and take them down, how am I gonna do this? So, I'm gonna do a restart. I'll be right back. Jesus Christ, I couldn't even leave.
Could be sharing this to the live is super laggy, but that's because Matt is
I'm trying to restart. I'm just got completely out and I'm checking for an update, make sure there's no like update on TikTok. So it's like glitching. No, there's no update on my phone. It is not. I couldn't bring anybody up. I couldn't mute anybody. I couldn't do anything. None of my mods could either. So nobody had any power. That was crazy. Okay, let's try it again.
This is the Samsung phone case.
All right, let's try this again because that was wild. Okay. All right. Let's see if this works better. All right. Hello, welcome back. Hopefully this works this time because otherwise I don't know how I'm going to do this if I can't do anything. Anyway, if you guys could just keep on hitting that screen so we can get the likes up really quick so we can get back on the For You page, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hello, welcome back. Yeah, my timeout ends today at like 6:00, but welcome everybody, welcome in. Okay, that seems to be better this time, so hopefully it will roll with that. Okay, I was able to use my microphone. Okay, I think we're in business. All right, everybody just keep on hitting that screen, sharing out the live, hitting the screen, sharing out the live. That just helps get us on the For You page quicker so we can get some conversations driven in here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hate starting over because I always appreciate how much you guys get my likes up and then I have to start over and you have to start all over again. So I'm sorry. But TikTok was glitching out bad. Appreciate your support, guys. Thank you. I love seeing love you so much going by all the time. I'm like, I love you too. All right. Thank you guys. Hi, Matt. Yeah. Today's my last day of my timeout, thankfully. I'll be back on my main tomorrow. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Come on up. Thank you, Matt. Oh, you guys rock. Thank you so much. MAGA, did you vote for Trump? I'm assuming yes.
Yes.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
38, Texas. The greatest state in the world.
Oh, yeah, it's fabulous. Where women have no rights. Yay. What did you want to talk about?
I was just going to mention how proud of Trump I am.
For what?
He's doing a great job.
Like how?
He's bringing a lot of new foreign investments into our nation.
Yeah. What is he bringing in?
Jobs.
Can you please tell me specifically what?
Well, for example, Roche from Switzerland just announced they're going to put $50 billion into the U.S., specifically build a new manufacturing plant in Kentucky, which will generate a good number of jobs, high-paying jobs.
All right, let's see. $50 billion over the next 5 years. Okay. At the cost of our freedom and democracy, that doesn't seem like a good. That doesn't seem like a good payoff. But okay.
Wow, that's the cost of freedom and democracy. How do you?
Well, because he's violating the Constitution. He's ignoring the Supreme Court and Supreme Court orders. He is committing crimes on a daily basis. He's taking bribes from foreign countries. He's basically usurped all power and made himself a dictator because he's ignoring the courts. And the Republicans in Congress, excuse me, I'm not done. The Republicans in Congress have usurped their power and have thrown their hands up like, hey, we're not going to hold him responsible. So we don't have any checks and balances yet.
Well, that's what I was just going to mention is we do have checks and balances.
No, we don't. He's not listening to the judicial branch. He's not listening. But he's not listening. He's not listening. He's not.
How is he not listening?
Because the federal courts have told him that he has to bring Abrigo Garcia back from El Salvador, and he's ignoring their order. And so he took it, and then the
That's
birthright.
the only thing you can think of.
No, I'm just that you asked what specifically. He's ignoring the court, who told him you can't do that. You have to facilitate his return. Okay? And he's not. Facilitate is a verb. It's an action verb. You have to do something. And the federal court, can you please shut up when I'm talking? Or maybe it's because you're a misogynist that you voted for him. Don't talk when I'm talking. I don't allow men to speak over me. Now,
your husband's real happy.
He is. He's blissfully happy. Thank you.
Is he on life support?
Can you? That's see. All you have is insults, slurs, misinformation. You never have facts, data, anything at all. You just come up here and insult and slur. You just insult, blah blah. You don't have anything valuable to say. You just don't like that I told you that I don't allow men to speak over me, and so now your fifis are hurt. Not my problem. That's a you problem. But him directly defying, oh, he left. Exactly. Yeah, well, all they have is insults, slurs, misinformation, and crash outs. That's it. They offer nothing of substance. Just slurs and more slurs and insults and like, I don't care. It's like, sure, whatever. Right, one pharma company. He's bringing billions. Whatever. Michael, did you vote for Trump?
Not at all.
Okay, I'm just looking for Trump voters and Trump voters only from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern. I only take Trump voters from 6 to 7. I bring anybody up. So if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. Their fifis get so hurt. Oh my goodness, they so hot. Yeah, like you think I'm going to bring up someone with a username of TikTok troll? Yeah, you got another thing coming, bud. They are delusional, complete, utter delusion. Like it's crazy. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. So much hate in here. There's no hate. Yeah, yeah, Donald Trump is very hateful. Kidnapping people off the street, sending them to concentration camps in other countries, that's pretty fucking hateful. Yeah, I agree. Allie, thank you for subscribing. Dark Knight, are you going to come up or are you just going to keep spewing? Because I'm just going to mute you. You're very annoying. And for you not even to come up and bother to come up, I don't have any interest in talking to you or reading your stupid comments. We're here for conversation. If you're just going to stay in the comment section, you can just be muted. If you want to have a conversation, come up. That's all you are. You're either bots or you can't defend this shit. So you just stay in the comments. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. You're bitter. Yep, I'm sure that's a man. I got the man. Yeah, whatever. Sure. Yeah. That's all they ever say. You're bitter. You're angry. Oh, shut the fuck up. Wah, wah. Stephen has his invites turned off, so yeah, I wonder why. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Roche already has an export surplus, of course. Hi, Nisi. Come on, Stephen. I am passionate, not bitter. Thank you, Zena. That's exactly right. I am passionate. I'm not bitter. They're expanding. Exactly, Doc Nancy. Roche is expanding. Oh my God. Let's give Trump all the credit. But the name like Jack, dude, you have to know you're not going to be coming. You're not going to be brought up. You do know that, right? Like, why do you not? You have 2 followers with the name of Jack Mehoff. I mean, come on, get real. Just a bot. Thank you, Latina. You voted for Donald Trump. Come on up. Hit the guest request. Don't maybe do that in the restart because I'm on the coward side of MAGA TikTok. He has like 2 followers with the name of Jack Mehoff. And I'm like, okay, are you like 12? Come up on your main account and we'll talk. Some stupid bot account where you can just say awful things behind an anonymous name. The Trumpers are scared. They won't come up here. They won't come up here. I love how they say Trump lives rent-free in your head. He's the fucking president. I wish the motherfucker would go away. And I never have to see his ugly face again or ever have to hear his fucking voice again. But the bitch won't go away. Jacob, did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
How old are you? 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 And what state do you vote in?
Texas.
Okay.
I believe this 86-47 trend is super ridiculous and corny.
I do too. I do too. I do too. I think it's absolutely ridiculous that you guys are having selective outrage over it.
Yeah, you should have to get on. Like, look, the election ended like almost 6 months ago.
Yeah, and we want him impeached, removed, and imprisoned. Yes, that's exactly what we want.
You can wait after 2028, and you get
no, absolutely not. No, he'll never make it.
You have to do that.
He'll never make it.
Look, and I promise you, in 3.5 years, you're gonna have a brand new president in office.
He will never make it to. He will never make it to the end of his term.
What do you mean?
I'm just saying he won't make it.
Oh, you're the same person. You're probably the same person that thought that Kamala was going to win in a landslide. Look how that turned out. So don't say those type of things, all right?
He's old as fuck.
Yeah,
and he's committing war crimes, and the international criminal courts are already investigating him. I'm just saying.
Yeah, every president has committed war crimes. Let's be real here.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
He's kidnapping American U.S. citizens off of the streets and sending them out of the country. And he's kidnapping people off the streets and sending them to concentration camps in other countries. That's a lot different than any other fucking president in my lifetime.
You mean the mass deportations that he promised he was going to deliver?
That's not mass deportations. Deportation is a legal process. Kidnapping them off the streets and not having their day in court to say whether they're here illegally or not, that's kidnapping. Deportation is a legal process. This is not a legal process. This is human trafficking them to other countries, just like Germany did when they sent them over to Auschwitz in Poland.
You got to stop comparing what his administration is doing to Germany. You just got to stop doing that.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe. Oh, hold on. Shh. Maybe your president should also stop talking. No, don't. Then mute yourself. If your president would stop emulating him, then maybe we would stop comparing them.
Yeah, that's our president, not my president. It's our president.
No.
We all live in the United States.
Tell him to stop acting like him, and maybe we'll stop comparing them.
He is not acting like.
What is he doing? Exactly what he did. What is he doing? Exactly what he did. What is he doing with people he doesn't want here in the country? Shipping them out of the country to prison camps, torture camps that they can't leave. So if he stopped acting like him, then we would stop comparing them.
A lot of, I hope you understand that. And since I believe since Obama, there has been deportations.
Yes, and that's a legal process, and they have due process. It's called a legal process. Deportation is a legal process. When you're just taking people off the street by plainclothes people that look like the Proud Boys, same uniforms, and throwing them into unmarked vehicles, and then they're shipped off to another country, that's not deportation.
I mean, you can throw as many words you can. I'm just not.
By the way, the Supreme Court agrees with me. 9-0.
Yeah.
The Supreme Court agrees with me 9-0. Do you think you know better than the Supreme Court?
No, I don't.
Okay, then the Supreme Court has already ruled that he can't do that. Just go read the order. It's super simple, and he's ignoring it.
Yeah, that whole thing that happened with the Supreme Court and Obrega Garcia, that was like a month ago.
Yeah, and he's ignoring the court, exactly. Which is he's acting like a dictator because he's the checks and balances. He's not listening to the checks and balances. Congratulations, you walked headfirst into the point.
No, he is not a dictator.
If he's not being checked, if his power is not being checked by the other branches of government, which is judicial, which is the judges, legislative, which is Congress. Congress is too feckless and spineless. The GOP, they all need to go, all of them. They should never hold a public office again because they've just thrown their hands up and are letting him do whatever he wants. So they're not checking his power. So the only other branch that's co-equal to his is the judicial, which is the judges and the courts. And he is ignoring a direct court order. Not at any time in my lifetime have I seen a Supreme Court, any Supreme Court in my lifetime agree 9-0 on anything. And for them to all unanimously say, you can't do that, you must facilitate his return. And if that was a month ago, then he's not listening to the other co-equal branch of government, thus putting all the power to himself. And that makes him a dictator. Which he said he wanted to be a dictator on day one, right? Yeah, he sure did. And you guys are like, he doesn't mean that. He was just joking. No, that's exactly what he's doing. And he was serious.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can say all you want. I'm sure anyone who voted for Kamala Harris would say Donald Trump's a dictator.
I'm giving you specific examples. These are not my feelings. We have 3 co-equal branches of government for a reason, so no one branch has more power than the other. It's our checks and balances by the Constitution. He is violating that. If you smack one more time or if you're eating something, I'm going to drop you.
Jeez. Okay.
I have misophonia. I literally physically cannot stand to hear someone smacking. So I will drop you instantaneously. You have to stop eating or sucking or whatever the fuck you're doing. So it's not my feelings. I'm telling you. That's how the country works. That's how the Constitution was set up. Because remember, they came over here with no kings. They were getting away from the King of England, no kings, which is why they did 3 co-equal branches of government. So no one person could have more power than the rest. And he's ignoring it. So why don't you get your head out of your ass, maybe read the Constitution. I have a copy here. Would you like me to send it to you?
No, I know the Constitution. And
Then you would not. No, you don't. No, you don't. If you're up here saying this nonsense, you don't know.
I think I'm just calling out your hypocrisy towards our president, Donald Trump.
And I'm pointing out to you, there is no hypocrisy. I'm very clear. I'm crystal clear. And I've given you examples. I'm crystal clear with what I'm saying. I've given you exact examples, specific examples of him ignoring the co-equal branches of government, thus taking out the checks and balances that keep us from being a dictatorship. This isn't hyperbole. It's what's happening currently.
No.
You can say no all you want, but that's what he's doing, and that's what it means.
If he seriously was a dictatorship, we lived under a dictatorship, I would feel unsafe.
Can I ask you a question then? Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, you probably are sitting in your white privilege like I have. That we don't have to worry about being kidnapped off the street because we don't have brown skin, so we're good. That's why you're not scared. But let me ask you a question: why did the Republicans listen to me? Follow me here. Why did the Republicans in Congress put a bill forth specifically stating that Donald Trump cannot take away their weapons?
Probably because I'm assuming they're advocates of the Second Amendment. They support the Second Amendment.
No. What's the first thing that dictators usually do once they get full power?
No clue. Couldn't tell you that because
yeah, they unarm their citizens so they can't rise up against them. So the Republicans in Congress can see what the fuck is happening, okay? And so what they did is they put in a bill saying that the Donald Trump cannot take their weapons away because they know where it's heading, they can see where it's heading, and they also know that every single dictator in history unarms their citizenry so they can't rise up against them.
Yeah, you think that?
Why don't you go read the bill? Why don't you go read it?
I don't need to. No one in the United States is gonna get their weapons and march down to the Capitol and demand him to be, removed from office.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We will. Mm-hmm. Oh yes. There will be.
The same. You're the same group that thought that, like I said, Kamala was going to win in a landslide. She did.
So what? We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. But just only shut the fuck up, you goddamn fetus. Shut up. Don't talk over me. Yes, you may.
It's funny. Jacob said one thing that I totally agree with. He said no clue. And the truth
True.
of the matter is that 24, you have no clue what you're talking about, Jacob. This is literally history repeating itself. Everything that Donald Trump and the Heritage Foundation has put into place has been out of a playbook to harm American citizens and their freedoms. It's taken away the rights of American citizens. And here's the interesting part that you're not getting, is that people like Diava, myself, Val, and all the people in the comment sections who are literally talking to you right now are literally telling you that you have no clue. And you admitted it. You said, I have no clue. The truth is that he put people in positions of power who have no credibility, have no experience,
but loyalty,
who have literally broken the laws of the Constitution already. And you guys are sitting back going, we won. And in reality, no, you didn't. You didn't win anything. You actually voted to harm the United States of America. You actually voted for one man to enrich himself and his family. You voted to harm your future generation, which would be you, Jacob. You voted against yourself. While we, Diava and I, mothers, are fighting to protect civil rights, human rights, women's rights, educational rights, and a belief in science and math for your generation, Jacob, for your children. And you are just too arrogant to recognize it. And Diava hit the nail on the head when she said your white privilege is showing. Because the bottom line is this: as a young white male, you have never been oppressed. You have never comprehended the devastation that has been caused to women and migrants and BIPOC in this country. You have no comprehension whatsoever. And the saddest part about it is you're handing your power over to an administration that does not see you, does not care for you, and does not give two shits whether you and yours are fine tomorrow, the next day, or in 10 years from now. They don't care because all they care about is power and money. And the fact that you are up here still arguing when she literally told you that he's mimicking the playbook. You win. You're a hypocrite. To Diava, when in reality you're looking in the mirror every single day and those are the words coming back at you, is that you are a hypocrite. You are following the lines of the European colonizers that came to this country, that thought that they could conquer this country, take whatever they wanted, harm the people who are already here, and then just see how it was going to turn out. Well, we showed you how it was going to turn out. Through a civil war, through a First World War, through a Second World War, that people were no longer going to stand for dehumanizing people anymore. And we fought the battles that needed to be fought to get the Constitution as the law of the land. And you are all flushing it down the toilet. And I'm going to let you know, Pam Bondi, the Attorney General, is literally a paid consultant of Qatar.
Mm-hmm.
A paid consultant, $115,000 say this also about the Supreme Court Justice. What's her name? Barrett.
Amy Coney Barrett. Yeah.
You actually heard for the first time in that court session the other day where she knew that this administration was literally trying to usurp her power as well.
Mm-hmm.
And she responded in kind. So I want you to understand that not only was it a 9-0, but it also just came a 7-2. So the very people that were put into the positions of power are recognizing that he is going after their power as well. And Congress is starting to recognize it, which is why his big bill didn't pass.
Yep.
So you better wake up, young man, because I assure you, you voted against your own best interest, and it's going to be women like myself and Diava and all the women in here that are going to fight for democracy, including for yours and your future children, to make sure that you do have a right to your voice and your vote and your weapons. So make sure that you understand that we will uphold the Constitution, and we will use it to defeat this absolute dictator wannabe.
And we will. Anything you want to add, Jacob?
Yeah, a lot of complaining. Maybe you should win an election next time.
Who complained?
That's all you have? Honestly, that's all you have? Seriously.
Yes.
That's pathetic.
No, Jacob, listen to me. Donald Trump had years to campaign, and he used your taxpayer dollars and mine. Probably not yours. You're 24. You probably didn't pay much into taxes, but your mom and dad probably did. So he used our taxpayer money to campaign while he was supposed to be defending democracy, while he was supposed to be protecting our allies and ourselves against terrorism, right? And instead, he campaigned for 8 years. Kamala Harris had 105 days, and he didn't even hit 50%. I want that to sink into your little tiny brain. She had 105 days, and he only beat her by 1.4% of the ballot votes. In addition to that, had help from the richest billionaire that he enriched with our tax dollars to the tune of $400 billion in subsidiary contracts. So make sure you comprehend that what she accomplished in 105 days literally knocks Donald Trump right out of the park, while they literally took away 4 million votes from the BIPOC community. So you don't even comprehend basic math.
All he said was Soros. That's all they can ever say. Soros. How much did Soros give, Jacob, with your infinite wisdom and knowledge?
You guys raised like $10 billion during the election. The Democratic Party. All that.
No, you said George Soros. No, you said Soros. I said, how much did he donate? It's all public record. If you know. Nope. Elon Musk did $250 million. How much did George Soros do?
More than $250 million.
Prove it. Go get your source. I'll put you on mute. Go. You have Google in your hand. It's all public record.
So for everybody in here, just so, because we keep facts in this live, and I want to make sure that TikTok understands that this is for educational purposes only. George Soros is in his late 90s. He retired well over a year ago, handed his company to his youngest son, who literally cut the Soros Foundation by 40%. So that is an absolute bullshit claim that Jacob just made, because that's all they thought. There's nothing that George Soros did towards that campaign that equates to what
just Elon Musk. Yeah.
Elon Musk. I can't even remember his name anymore because he's disappeared. Have you noticed he's not in the limelight anymore?
He's
in trouble. He's in big trouble. That's why he's literally chasing our tax dollars, Jacob, stealing all our information, infiltrating the FAA, infiltrating all the car industries, infiltrating the USA, because he was under investigation, Jacob. You literally voted to hand your country over to corruption. You trolled.
Yep. The board of directors was about to get rid of Elon Musk. He was like, okay, I gotta go, bye. And he left. Oh, I bet he couldn't find a source. I bet the number.
Yes. You know why? Because when he Googled it, he found out that George Soros was and handed his company over to his youngest son, Alexander, his company by 40%.
Oh my God. Okay. Electric Gal Shark, thank you for the $10 cash app. Thank you so much. This is from yesterday. I didn't hit send. LOL. Thank you, Electric Gal Shark. That's so funny. you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's chat. Oh, I see. They all dropped from the. They all dropped. They just watched him get his ass handed to him, so all the Trump supporters dropped out of the queue. Anyway, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Oh, let me change this picture. This was not what I intended, but for them to like, stop comparing him to shit, or well, tell them to quit acting like it. Super easy. If it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck.
And just for everybody in here, notice that was off the top of my head. I didn't have to Google shit. Because that's what happens when you do research every day. Facts, data, knowledge, and statistics are in our brains because we are prepared for the stupidity that is MAGA.
It's so easy because they don't know anything. Like they don't search, they don't research, they're not curious. They hear a soundbite and they run with it. And then they just go and regurgitate it. And they don't do anything beyond what they heard. So if you guys are being entertained and or educated, thank you so much for being here. If you're being educated and or entertained, my Cash App and Venmo are both spelled over here, Diavatalks on the yellow banner. If you want to help support my live, I am here every single day, 7 days a week from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern. I am on my backup account, but I will be on my main account tomorrow. So if you're not following my main Diavatalks without the 2.0, make sure you go find that and follow me so you can see when I go live tomorrow. Jem also has her Cash App and Venmo in her bio. If you would like to donate to her for her knowledge and expertise, appreciate it. 86 the Democrats. Come on up, Goose. We appreciate your support. Thank you, guys. Come on, Goose.
I'll cook a goose.
I'll cook a goose, too. I'll cook a goose. Come on up, Goose. Amanda, thank you for the $2 to kick off a $2 challenge. Thank you so much, Amanda. Okay, Amanda is challenging everyone that's in the live right now to send $2 to my Cash App or Venmo. Just $2 to my Cash App or Venmo to help support my live. Thank you so much, Amanda. I appreciate that. Expect company very soon. Oh, you coming to dinner? You coming to dinner? America first. Why don't you come up here and tell me why I need to wait? I don't come up on live like yours. Goose, next time just say you're scared, honey. It's okay. It'll be much quicker and easier.
Oh, he has hazelnuts.
Yeah, or the little Spanish peanuts. The little tiny one with the red skin, little tinies.
I wouldn't insult my ancestors that way.
If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. America first. Goose, where are you? Hello. Look at all these big bad men. So intimidating. I didn't say I was intimidating. You're just a coward. I mean, I'm not coming up on yours. Just say you're scared next time. It's easier.
DC Roller said chickpeas, and all I could think of is they do look like tiny brains.
If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. His little pistachios. Oh, I love it. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request.
Look at him, Diava. He's trying to poach you into his life. I think we need to mute Goose. Mute Goose. He shouldn't even be in here.
He's trying to poach me into his life. What does that mean?
Yeah. He says, come in mine with that energy. No, Goose, we don't go to yours.
Oh,
It's
no.
not worthy. There's no facts. There's no data. There's no statistics. There's no reality. You guys are lost. You're lost. You're in her live talking smack, but you're too cowardly to come in the box.
Well, one of the mods just blocked him, so he's not hearing you.
Oh, they blocked him?
Yeah. I would make you cry. Come up and try Wash House, please. You've got to be a man. Oh, you have 0 following. You're a bot. Go away. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. No, don't invite. Mods, please make sure you look at how many followers they have before you invite them up. He has 0, so don't invite him up.
Diava and I we cry daily laughing at you guys.
It's so pathetic. They're so pathetic. MAGA men are the weakest people on the planet. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. What do followers mean? It means that he's probably been around on other lives and no one has clicked on him to want to follow him. So whatever he has to say, and usually if they have 0 followers, they just made the account so they can come up and slur and insult, and they're just bots. They're trolls. So I've had very bad luck with people with 0 followers. So it's my rule. It's not everybody's rule. It's mine. And it's my life, so I can. Sandra, thank you for the $3 for roasting MAGA. SP, thank you for $3 for a $3 challenge. Love you both. So we have a $2 challenge and a $3 challenge. So if you want to help support my live, send $2 or $3 to Diavatalks, either on Cash App or Venmo. Thanks.
Have you happened to seen the interview with the chick that works for Homeland Security? I believe her name's Trisha. Have you seen her at all?
I might have. I don't know.
Oh, I woke up. I couldn't sleep. I had a headache this morning, and she was on CNN being interviewed by Victor Blackwell.
Oh, then no, I didn't see it.
When I tell you he dog walked her, I mean he dog walked her with facts. This woman is if Levitt and Pam Bondi had a baby, it would be Trisha.
Oh God. I allow anybody with 10 followers or more. Oh God, I can't imagine worse than Levitt and Bondi. Jesus Christ.
Let me go get her full name because I don't know her last name. So let me make sure you guys can research her. Hold on.
How embarrassing. Like, we make all these strides as women. We have made so many strides as women, you know, and equality and trying to get fair pay and have all this kind of stuff. And oh my God, then you've got these MAGA women who come and just like, I want to be a trad wife and be submissive, and I want to come out and simp for these guys. So gross. Ugh. No, you got me and Jim are like smash the patriarchy, and they're like, I love the patriarchy. Like, they take women back like decades, centuries sometimes. Yes, we've talked about the lady in Georgia. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Stop being, yeah, like Serena Joy. Exactly.
This is her. Her name's Trisha McLaughlin. If you guys have not seen her.
Oh, God. She looks like Carolyn Levitt. They all have that blonde. Ugh. Adriana Smith. Yes, that's her name.
When I tell you the disinformation that came out of this woman's mouth, the law breaking that came out of this woman's mouth, it is unconscionable. And Victor Blackwell just annihilated her at every turn with the things she would say to try and defend this administration. The cutting of support, the cutting of FEMA, the cutting of all the things that she tried to talk about today, he nailed her on each count.
I was going to say,
that's what we need them.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
We need them to start doing that as journalists. That's what we need to be doing.
Absolutely. Well, as we have over 20 people are unalived in Kentucky and Missouri from these tornadoes directly because of the Doge cuts to the National Weather Service. They did not have an overnight forecaster working last night.
Yep. And in addition to that,
and no FEMA funds.
There's no FEMA. Yeah. So they cut all of them so nobody could warn them to get out of harm's way. They weren't monitoring what was about to happen. I mean, how many red states have to be harmed in the making of this administration?
I mean, I'm in Florida. We get hit by hurricanes constantly from June to November.
Girl, you're 2 weeks out of the next hurricane.
I know.
Yeah. It's gross. And you guys better be starting to watch things like CNN just so that you can get national weather information from like Ginger from Good Morning America, because she's going to be the one she's a national meteorologist. She's been talking about this kind of stuff forever and a day. You guys are really going to be harmed in red states because of all the cuts that this administration has greedily made to stuff their pockets with more. I just want MAGA who's in here to hear me say this because it's been on my mind. How much is enough when you already call them billionaires? How much is enough when you yourself are paying taxes, but Trump and Elon Musk are not? How much is enough when your children are eating lead paint that's coming out of the vents, but their kids are getting the top of the line? How much is enough when you can access medical in Congress and your entire family's taken care of on our tax dollars, but your kids can't even get medical insurance or supported by Medicaid? When's it enough for you that you're going to start waking up and understanding that they are stealing American taxpayer dollars while cutting the very things that those tax dollars are supposed to pay for?
And you can, and your kids can have 2 dolls, while the president gets a $400 million plane and a fucking military parade that's going to destroy the streets of DC that they're going to then have to repair. But your kids can have 2 dolls. They're going to cost a little more, but you can have 2 dolls. Your girls can have 2 dolls. Your kids can go without. They only need 5 pencils. Kids don't need more than 5 pencils. And if you can't eat, pick yourself up by your bootstraps, man.
You know, those 5 pencils will come in handy when there's a mass pew-pewing, you know. They might be able to, like, block a door lock, you know, break a lead off in there. Oh, wait, they would just harm that, too, right? I mean, think about it. Pencils. He's talking about 5 pencils while there have been multiple mass unalivings in schools instead of talking about protecting schools.
Nothing he's doing is America First, though. This whole Make America Great Again, this whole America First agenda, all of that bullshit. Nothing that has come out of this administration has been about Americans first. Nothing. Jewel Pen, just say next time that you're too scared to talk to me instead of saying, she won't let me talk. She won't let me talk. No, I don't let you spew nonsense. I don't let you tell misinformation. But you guys got plastic straws and no more pennies. Good luck, guys. Then we're Hunger Gaming fucking immigration now. This should be fucking fun. What could go wrong? If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request.
Can you see Mickey in the box?
Yeah, it's just spinning though. It's not connecting. They're not. Mickey Mantle, if you voted for Trump, please hit the guest request and come back up. It's just, you're not connecting for some reason. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I'm only taking Trump voters for about another 51 minutes, and then I'll bring up anybody. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. If you're just going to keep chirping in the comment section and not request up, you're probably going to get muted. Because we're here for conversation. People come to lives to hear conversations and debates and information, and not just for you to sit in the cheap seats and just chirp around, chirp, 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 chirp.
I think you forgot chirping.
And then chirping some more. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up.
Hey, I wanted to mention this to you since you run lives where you bring MAGA up. I don't know if you saw Good Trouble go into a very popular.
I did.
Did you see that? Okay, yep. I wanted to tell you about that because I thought that was masterful.
That was fabulous. Mary, thank you for the $10 for your support. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the Venmo. Thank you.
So
you guys can go find the video. We're not going to talk about it. Just go find the video. Go to Good Trouble's page. No, they're asking in the comment section for us to tell them everything that happened, and I don't want to do that. So go to Good Trouble's page. It's probably his latest video. He didn't do anything. He exposed somebody, which was masterful, is what we're saying. You can go look. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Yeah, it's on his page. He did a video. If If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. No, we don't know any more about the Warner Brothers Hunger Games for citizenship yet. No, we haven't got the deets on that. Can you imagine? Did you hear that sentence? Like this is where we are in America. Like this is where we are, where we're doing Hunger Games for American citizenship. This is fucking insane. What are we doing?
Yeah, the rich are using the impoverished for their entertainment, just like
in Rome, in the Roman Colosseums. Yep.
Yes, I don't know why it's so hard for Americans in their arrogance to see what's happening. I don't know. I mean, I must be psychic because I predicted this 5 years ago when I started doing these lives, the dangers of this administration, right? And I don't think people comprehend just how gross and how much this administration is willing to harm American citizens.
That's true, Anthony. Most of them are too lazy and comfortable to actually do the research. Yep. Fran, thank you for subscribing. Eric, why don't you request up? 86U. Okay. Come on up.
Eric, you could easily 86 Diava by just swiping out.
Right?
You don't have to be it.
It's amazing. It's amazing. You just put your thumb on the screen and just whoop, go up and I disappear. Amazing.
Because that's literally what it means.
To just eject, deject, reject, all done. Discard, go away. And in my case, impeach, remove, and imprison. Bye.
Somebody said I use my pointing finger. So do I, actually.
I use my thumb. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Don't make me do a restart.
You sound like every mother chastising her kids. Don't make me do it. Don't make me send you to your room.
Tevin Styler, why don't you come up here? Why don't you come up here? Well, they do act like children. You're right, Kale. They're so scared. Jim, I got to run to the restroom, so if I have to do a restart, I won't have to do it again. But if you could just do a commercial while I'm gone, I'd really appreciate it.
All right, everybody, there's 652 people in here, and if I can tap and make those little things on the side dance like this with one finger, imagine if we all collectively, 650 of us, tap, 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 tap. She's currently at 109,000. Let's see if we can get her to 120,000 before she gets back. Let's tap, 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 tap. She also has her gift goals up there. She has 80 out of 100 smiley faces with the heart emoji, and she also has 2 out of 5 subscriptions. So she needs 3 more subscriptions to hit her goal. So let's support Diava. She's here every single day, 7 days a week, and sharing education and information. She has her banner up there that has her Cash App and her Venmo as well. Mine is in my bio. If you're a follower, if you're not a follower, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the comment section because for some reason lately people aren't seeing mine, but there it is. I know you guys message me after the shows often to ask me what it is. I appreciate that, but there it is. I don't know why people can't see it in the bio because you should be able to read the bio even if the account's private, but there you have it. And just again, the name of the woman I was talking about, because somebody just messaged me, is Trisha McLaughlin. She's one of the head people for Department of Defense, Homeland Security. So she's doing things that literally harm the United States of America. So I want you to understand that the stupidity and the dumbing down is a way to dumb you down as well by giving you misinformation because they're counting on you not researching. So whether or not you're a Republican or a Democrat or identify as MAGA or an independent, whatever it is, right? If you're watching it and you're not researching it to see if the information they're giving you is wrong, you don't need a pen. No, Doc B, you don't need a pen. Just skip it. It'll give you an option to skip it. You guys don't have to believe research it for yourself. They want to dumb down the society. That is why they're taking away books from the Naval Academy. That is why they are lowering the standards for the military. Did you hear what I just said? They are lowering the standard for the military APGAR test. They're lowering it because they don't want people to be smart. They want you to be followers, not leaders. And that's not what the United States is about. We want leaders. We want people who protect and serve based on the ability to act in a crisis and not wait for someone to tell them what to do. So let's make sure that we're researching and we're listening and we're checking what they're telling us, regardless of what side of the fence it's on.
That's right. I think what that person was telling you is they wanted you to put your Cash App and Venmo information, pin it to the live so they could send you a donation perhaps. But you can't pin comments when there's somebody in the box. So she can't pin it. She could put it in the comment section, but she can't pin it. If there's anybody in the box, you can't pin comments. Elliot, request up. Because what you said was just the dumbest thing I've ever heard. We fact check liberals daily and it never works out for y'all. I have challenged every single Trump voter for over a year now. I do this 7 days a week. I have challenged every single Trump voter I've ever talked to fact check me. Come back and prove me wrong and I'll change my mind. And not a single one. And I've talked to thousands of Trump voters. Thousands. So Elliot, box up or I'm going to mute you. Because that is absolutely beyond ridiculous. I've never had a single one even try. So come up here, big boy. Jem, say it. How big a boy are you?
How big a boy are you?
I love when she says that. Makes me giggle. Oh, now you're muted. So your only chance to talk and have a voice in here is if you come up and talk to us. Otherwise, scurry along, little boy. Because obviously you're a chicken. Boop, 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 beep, beep, beep.
Oh, I thought chickens say fuck, fuck, fuck.
I would love for you to come up and school me on facts. Jesus Christ. Saying that in the same sentence about a MAGA makes me want to vomit. Schaefer dude, you need to come up too. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Don't be scared. If not, I'm going to do a quick restart. Because all of the MAGAs that are in here won't come up. And that's, you can't have conversations with people who won't come up.
Little maggot? Somebody wrote little maggot. They're all little maggots. Maggots are little. They belong on the lids of garbage cans.
Little maggots. In the sludge at the bottom of your trash can after sitting out in the Florida sun for a week. Yeah. Yep. That's what we're dealing with apparently in here.
You're MAGA, MAGA. Meow, 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 meow.
I did.
I can do a rooster. Is that a challenge, Marklin? Ready? Here we go.
Oh, that was pretty good. That was good. Oh, that was so good. I could never do that.
I had lots of practice. My sister had a rooster that hated me. And
That was so good.
I used to take all his girlfriends.
That was so good. Anyway, Dawn, did you vote for Trump? Oh, I thought we finally had somebody to talk to. That sounds like a tapping error. We're not funny. We're kind of disturbing. Oh, Lauren. Oh.
Lauren, come tell us what's so disturbing. If you're so proud, come tell us what's so disturbing about truth and honesty, facts and data, evidence and statistics, testimony. Please enlighten us in your great wisdom, Lauren.
Lauren is in my live every single day.
And never comes up in the box.
Never.
Isn't that interesting?
Never. Never.
That was pretty good. Do
Thank you.
But not so much anymore.
Poor Lauren.
Come when night was the dawn, I finally see the
Lauren says I need to change. Another Lauren said I need to change my name. Okay, don't block her. I saw one of the mods blocked her. Don't block her. Muting her is fine, but don't block people when they're not doing anything wrong. I don't like that. I'm not mad. I'm just saying don't, because I already unblocked her. But don't block just because, you know. All right, I'm gonna do a quick restart. They're just not in here. But I'll be right back. I already went to the bathroom, so I'm just gonna close out and come right back.
Okay, well, don't leave me in the box forever, please.
Okay.
This is the
Welcome back. Trying to get my damn circle. There we go. I don't know why I like the circle. I just do. Anywho. All right, everybody, hit it up, hit it up, hit it up, hit it up. Let's get back on the For You page as fast as we can. You guys are absolute fiends. Yeah, Maga's hiding today. Usually on Saturdays, I always have a lot of traffic because people are off work and stuff. But they've been cowardly lately. Maybe that means there's people defecting. We can only hope, right? It'd be nice if that was the reason. All right. Welcome in, welcome in. That wasn't a crazy minute later. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, yeah, I just did a quick restart because we just could not get any Trump voters up to talk. So we just did a quick restart. I'm not doing another one. So if they don't come up this time, fuck them. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. You guys are actually hitting the screen so fast that it looks like we're going to be hitting the For You page any second. So if you're happening upon my live, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. I'd love to chat with you. If you voted for Donald Trump, I want to talk to you. All right. Are the comments moving? My comments aren't moving. Can you guys? Okay, there we go. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's have a talk. They weren't moving for me, so I was like, what is happening? All right. If you voted for Trump, hit the guest request. Let's have a conversation. Thank you, Chris. Who we cooking today? Oh, you're busy tapping. Okay, good. Yeah. I'll be on my back up on my main account tomorrow. Oh, what the heck? Oh, that was the lid to my cup. Okay. God bless President Trump. Okay. God would not like President Trump. President Trump is godless. He's soulless. He's morally bankrupt. God would not be pleased. I wonder why people, especially Christians, are always talking about, about what the Bible says and all that, but they seem to forget how many times in the Bible that it talks about how wealthy people will not be going to heaven. But you guys forget that and still think of it. But anyway, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. Let's have a conversation. I am looking to talk to Trump voters for the next 35 minutes. And then at 6 p.m. Eastern, I will bring anybody up. But for now, I just want Trump voters. So if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. The last administration was not godless. Joe Biden went to mass every single Sunday. Kamala Harris went to church. Probably not every Sunday, but she goes to church. She's based Baptist. So give me a break. You guys live in opposite world. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. My image is godless. That is the dumbest thing I've heard all day, but congratulations, you get the prize. That image is godless. Golf clap for the comment. Like, that was so fucking profound. So dumb. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Hey, Travis, Thrilla Vanilla. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's go. If I had a church, you'd go every week. Thank you. I am an ordained minister, by the way. I could. It'd be fun. That would be a church. We'd have some fun. That's our. It's amazing how the morality that's coming out of people in this country right now, the morality that's coming out of people right now are not the people that go to church. The morality that's coming out in the country right now is not with the Christian people. The morality in this country right now is coming out from people like me who simply care about people. We care about all people. We care about humanity. We care about human rights. We are the ones who are fighting to bring Obregón Garcia back because he was wrongfully kidnapped and sent to a concentration camp. And the Supreme Court agrees with us. We're the ones who are fighting for humanity. You guys are trying to kick people out. You guys would have turned Jesus around. You would have not had a stable for him either, because he was a refugee fleeing Herod, right? You guys would have opened your door because you'd have been like, oh my God, you're a refugee. Get out of here. Oh my God, you're brown. Ew. No, that would be you. Wandering Pizza, thank you for subscribing. That would be you guys. You guys would be kicking him out. Because if Jesus came back today, first of all, newsflash, he's not white. He's brown with hair of wool, like the Bible says. So he's not pasty white Jesus, okay? You guys would either deport him or you'd crucify him again. So if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Space is with your ignorance. You are on the wrong side of history. Oh, please. At least we follow the Constitution. Your name is Constitution is awesome as you're simping for the man who's breaking and violating the Constitution every fucking day. Oh my God. The hypocrisy of modern day Christians, especially MAGA Christians, is disgusting. Because there is nothing Christ-like about them. And remember, before the election, we're constitutionalists. We believe in the Constitution. He is shitting on the Constitution. You guys are like, yes, Daddy Mar. Pathetic. You are pathetic. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Constitution is awesome. Scaredy cat, I invited you. You guys are so confident in a comment section, but wimp out when it comes up here. I don't have to show respect for a man who hasn't earned my respect. I respect the office of the presidency. I don't respect the person inhabiting it. The very big difference. He's done nothing to earn my respect. He has violated the Constitution over and over again. That's nothing to respect. He's ignoring court orders. There's nothing to respect. H2O boy. Now I know why boy's in your name, because you're too scared to come up and talk to a real woman. Seems on brand. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's go. Host loves human trafficking. Oh, no, your president does. He's the one who's human trafficking people, not me. I'm not sending plane loads of people to concentration camps out of the country. That's not me. That's your guy. And you too. And you too are too coward to come up. I invite every one of these people I've invited up. All right, time to start muting. No voice in my life. Bye. The only way you're going to have a voice is if you come up and talk to me. See how that works? I have all the power. I'm not a hypocrite. Come tell me how I'm a hypocrite. Oh, you only have one follower. Nobody gives a shit what you have to say. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I know you voted for Donald Trump based on your comments, but how old are you and what state did you vote in?
Voted for Harris, and I'm 47, Florida.
Then why are you talking like that?
Because you guys don't know that it's not just constitutional rights, it's all human rights.
No shit.
Exactly. So then why are you putting 8647? You don't know the slang word, what 86 means?
Yes, I used to be a server. It means get rid of. They're done. Like 86 the soup, we're out. Stop serving it. It means remove, reject. Same with if you have, excuse me, I don't care if you voted for Harris, you're not going to interrupt me. If there was somebody drunk at the bar, they'd be like 86 the guy at the bar, which means get him out. So yes, we want to get Donald Trump out. Impeach, remove, and imprison. That's what it means. You voted for Kamala. Even if you did, you're wrong. So, no, what are you trying to come back up for? Voted for Harris, my ass. I do distinctly remember him saying, though, that Liz Cheney should be put in front of a firing squad on national television. I do remember that. Do you? Do you? Miss me with the fake outrage. This is ridiculous. Just dumb. God. Why did he do this stuff? It's just so stupid. It's just dumb. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. That let's go Brandon crew seems to be really in their feelings. All right, Lunchman is too scared to come talk to me. Oh no, Lunchman doesn't have enough followers. Nobody cares what Lunchman has to say. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Come on out. There's another one without a date tonight. Oh, I am. They think it's an insult. They think women have no value, no worth, if we don't have a man. There's a lot of us that are single by choice, just so you know, because men generally suck. So, ew. You think it's cute? It's not. Just so you know. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request coming up. Look at, they're all scared. A bunch of little cowards. I live in Florida, dude. There's not a fucking man around here I would touch with your schlong. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I just get beta energy. That's all. Just get beta energy. Did you vote for Trump?
What's up, baby? How you doing?
If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Lord Jesus. Yeah, Florida land of frail, pale males. I do. I feel like I need a shower after that one. I feel dirty. I feel violated. That's a no thank you. Yeah. When God handed out brains, you thought it was trained, so you didn't want one. Oh my God! What an insult, Patrick. You can, oh, that's so incredible. Did you think about it all on your own? I just love the misogyny of these guys. We all know why they voted for Trump, because they're just filthy like he is. That beta energy. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Yeah, that's why Dems lost. I hear that every day. Dems lost because you're ugly. Dems lost because you're fat. Dems lost because you're a slob. Dems lost because you talk to people like that. Dems lost because... Dude, save it for someone who gives a fuck. We hear it every day and it means nothing. Shut the hell up. Mark, did you vote for Trump?
110% Donald Trump.
Yeah, baby! How old are you and what state did you vote in?
56, Illinois, and happy Trump Day.
Do you know how weird it is for grown ass men to just like lick his ass like you guys do? I mean, it's so gross.
Way better to do that than to lick Biden's and Obama's ass and balls.
Do we go around saying Happy Biden Day, Happy Obama Day?
You can't anymore. Your opportunity left, baby. It's Trump.
You guys are so weird. There's something fundamentally broken in your brain, literally.
3+ years, you got to deal with it.
Yeah. Yay.
And you're back, America. America is back.
Oh, back from
all
what?
You can do is go on TikTok.
Back from what? Back from what?
Back from stupidity.
Oh my
Make
God.
America great again.
When was America great, baby?
Not when you ran it.
I've never been president. I've never been president, but I damn sure know that I could do a lot better than you. I could do a lot better than you. Women are natural born leaders. We lead our families. We take care of the kids. We take care of the house. We take care of our jobs. We make all the appointments. We're masterful at event planning. We are natural born leaders, and every single war has been started by a man.
You're a leader on TikTok.
Oh my God, what a comeback. Wow.
Ticker talker.
Oh.
I hate Trump and I'm on TikTok. I'm a libtard.
Oh.
I'm a libtard.
Oh, here goes the crash.
Go Kamala. President Trump won the election.
Oh, Captain Obvious, you're so embarrassing. You're embarrassing yourself.
What you gotta do?
You're embarrassing yourself.
Make me.
You're embarrassing yourself. Are you 12?
President Trump, baby.
You're a grown man.
And you're a little lady.
It's so embarrassing. You're not embarrassed the way you're acting?
You're a little woman on TikTok trying to make your voice heard for liberalism.
You peaked in high school, didn't you?
I didn't know you in high school.
What does that even mean? You guys are so dumb.
Hey, you know what? Say what you want, but President Trump is president.
Thank you, Captain Obvious, yet again. That's all you have?
Say his name, Trump.
That's all you have.
That's all we need.
Yeah, peaked in kindergarten, you're right. I was a little too generous with high school.
Say his name, Donald Trump. Say his name, Donald Trump. We can't say George Floyd anymore, but we'll say Donald Trump.
You are a nasty, filthy, disgusting, racist piece of dog shit. I hope you get everything you deserve, so get off my live, you fucking racist. Goodbye. Bye. Alec, fuck off. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Everybody put George Floyd in the comment section. Everybody put George Floyd. We can't say George Floyd anymore. Tell me you're a racist without telling me you're a racist. Mark is celibate, not by choice. Y'all, I have a flash goal here from TikTok with the goat. At 40 different people have to send one goat. So if you would mind helping me knock out this little goal, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. If you voted for Donald Trump and your name is not Alec, you can request up. hit the guest request and come on up. I'm not wasting my time on children. I'm here trying to save this country from going into fascism and try to wake people the fuck up. I don't have time to entertain children. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I'm sure that Mark is celibate, not by choice. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Yeah, where is Derek Chauvin? Fucking prison. And just for you little chuds who are like, Trump's gonna pardon him. They're talking about pardoning him. He can't be pardoned from the state crimes, and most of his things were state crimes. He ain't going nowhere, bitches. He gonna sit his ass right back in that jail. He ain't going nowhere. She comes here because she has no job and needs money. This is my job, Shelly. You don't like my job? You don't think educating people, entertaining people is a job? Come on up, Shelly, for my non-job. You don't think it's a job to educate or entertain people? Jealous much? If you want to help support me in my non-job, my Cash App and Venmo are right here on this yellow banner, and it's spelled the same way for both of them. And it has my logo, so you know it's me. Shelly, you can donate too for the free education, because you guys don't research anything, and you guys don't look up anything, and you guys don't read. So sit down with the class and learn. Shelly, jealousy's not a good look on you, boo. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I obviously don't know how to read. Jesus Christ, these people are dumber than a box of rocks. My apologies to rocks. Shelly's a pick-me. I'm a pick-me MAGA girl. Yeah. You're never going to be picked, boo. You're still having your rights taken away. You're still a second-class citizen. Keep thinking you're not. Live in your delusion. You guys are really good at that. Boxes and rocks are absolutely catching strays. I know. I'm sorry. My apologies to boxes and rocks. Justice for rocks. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on. Come on. Daryl, thank you for the $20 Cash App in support of your non-job. Thank you, Daryl. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support for my non-job. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's chat. I just got a banana. I just got banned, and I have no idea what for. Harassment and bullying. No. Hit a submit, hit an appeal, like every other time, which usually gets overturned in 2 minutes. Of course they're butthurt. They're too scared to come up.
This is the Samsung phone.
Got that beta boy energy. Oh, yeah. I'm a strong alpha male. If you have to tell anybody that you're an alpha, lions don't have to tell others they're lions. MAGA strikes again. Make sure everybody you're liking this stream. Make sure you're subscribed to me. I have to get to so many followers before I can do like super chats and stuff like that over here. So I'd really appreciate it. I got a 1-day timeout, but I get my main account back in 15 minutes. So if I don't win this appeal, I'll probably just wait a few minutes and go up on my, like 10 minutes. I can go up on my main account. I appealed it. Harassment and bullying. Because MAGA gets in their fifis. The poor fifis get hot. They're so sad. I didn't win my appeal. I didn't think I would. Let's see. I can go back up on my main and let's see how many minutes. I'll hang with y'all. My main count. If there's any Trump supporters over here on... Oh!
You've been scrolling for a while
Sorry,
now.
that's so loud. So sorry. I can go live in 6 minutes. 6 minutes.
Hey, you've been scrolling for a while now. Join me and let's go take some deep breaths together. On the inhale.
Okay. Are there any Trump supporters over here on YouTube watching that want to call in and debate me? I have a number. If there's any Trump voters over here on YouTube that want to call in and debate me, I have a call-in number while we wait the 6 minutes so I can go live on my main account. Let's try it. I write Electric Elshar, I would have to be going after them, like go to their live and harass and bully them. How am I harassing and bullying when they came to me? I get called every name in the book. All right, I have a call-in number, so if you're a Trump voter, yes, only MAGA. I don't want to talk to just friendlies. It's friendly time is in about 15, 20 minutes anyway. But I want to do a debate on YouTube over the phone. I think it'd be fun. So if you are a Trump voter and you want to call in, and I have a separate number that you can call in, and we can debate that way, and everybody on YouTube can watch, and Twitch can watch. So say me in the comment section, and I'll give you the number. I think that would be fun. Usually they're sitting in here all day long, just commenting the whole time I'm on live about how I'm crazy, I'm loony. Miss me with the granny. I'm a cute granny. I'm not a granny. My kid, I won't let I only have one grandkid. I can't see. I can't see how many people are in there. No. Oh, yes, I can. It says 54, 57. It went up to 57 as I said that. I have one grandkid who's 3. I'm only 52. I'll be 53 in 12 days. I'm Mimi to you. I'm Mimi, not Gigi. Did I say Gigi? Jesus Christ. I'm Mimi. I'm Mimi to Grayson. I'm Mimi. But I have 11-year-olds still at home, so I need to dye my hair so they'll stop calling me Granny. I have 2 11-year-olds still at home, so I'm still in full-on mom mode. I haven't got to switch over to grandma mode. If anybody would like to call in and debate me, if you are a Trump voter and you want to call in, I'll give you the number to call in. Actually, I'll put it in the comment section because it will go to Twitch too. That way, if somebody's on Twitch, I can't see, I can just see Twitch comments. I will put the number in the chat. If you're a Trump voter and you want to come up and debate me, you're going to call into this number and we'll do it over the phone. Okay? We're going to do something. I haven't done this before. I'm going to do this once I have my new setup all done. I'm going to do call-ins, but I haven't done it yet. So you could be my first and we can give it a go. I didn't win my appeal, but I get my main account back in 3 minutes. So I'm going to go back on my main account in 3 minutes. So I just playing over here for a minute on YouTube. Okay, I just posted the call-in phone number. My call-in phone number, I just put in the comment section. If you want to debate me on TikTok or on YouTube, I will answer those calls. That is my call-in number if you want to call in. Just for a couple minutes. I thought it'd be fun. Thought it would be fun. Do they know how to dial a phone number? Apparently not. Usually every single day I have Trump people in here calling me crazy lady, crazy cat lady, every name in the book they call me. And they're always like, what? Oh, okay. Here we go.
Call from Chapman's Garage, LLC. Text message 1 to send a voicemail. Press 2.
Hello.
Hello?
Hey, how are ya?
Yeah, how you doing?
Good. You vote for Trump?
Hell yeah, I voted for Trump, didn't you?
Hell no. How old are you?
Why wouldn't you vote for Trump?
How old are you?
I'm 54. I'm 55. How old are you?
I'll be 53 in 12 days.
So why wouldn't you vote for Trump?
Well, other than the fact that he's a morally bankrupt, convicted felon and adjudicated rapist, I have no interest in aligning myself with someone that has no morals or values.
I don't think he's an adjudicated rapist. He wasn't charged with rape.
It was sexual abuse, and the actual charge said that he forcefully penetrated her. And in my opinion, no matter what you want to call it, then that's great.
You're talking about the civil case against that crazy lady that couldn't remember the date that it happened, where she was at, and all that? That's what you're talking about?
I am talking about that, and I don't really appreciate that you're being a grape apologist, and I'll just tell you why. Because most of us women that have been assaulted, it's called trauma response. Sometimes you forget some of the details because you have to forget the details in order to survive and to move on and not have it consume you. And so just because she didn't remember every single specific thing about it doesn't invalidate her experience. And a unanimous jury also agreed with her.
Yeah, unanimous jury up in New York.
Yeah, but you do.
Wasn't this the same lady? Hold on, wasn't this the same lady that went on Anderson Cooper and said rape was sexy?
That's not what she said. You have to read the whole quote. She said some people, because we live.
I didn't have to read the whole quote. Hold on. I had to read the whole quote.
Hold on. What she said was is that a lot of our movies and a lot of society is like a rape culture. And so what she was saying is
not what she said.
Hold on. She said some people think it's sexy. She didn't say she did. She did not. You're lying.
I ain't lying. I heard what she said. I watched the interview with her.
I know, and so did I, and that's exactly what she said. You're just lying. And the way that you call her a crazy lady, the way that you call
any of your people that watch your show can go back and watch the Anderson Cooper, and I can't remember the lady's name.
Do you want me to pull it up?
Watch what she said. Yeah, pull it up.
Do you want me to pull it up? Okay.
Yeah, pull it up.
And I appreciate if you don't call people crazy ladies just because your misogyny is strong, just because us women don't come forward, or because we have an allegation of someone abusing us. It's not crazy.
Yeah, I don't appreciate you saying I got misogyny. I don't appreciate that.
Well, by calling her a crazy lady, that's showing your misogyny, sir.
So if a lady's crazy, you can't call her crazy?
That's what they used to call all women back in the day. They're like, oh, they're just hysterical. You're spewing the verbiage of boomers, which is probably because you were raised by them.
Yeah, that's what it is. Probably because it could be true that all women are crazy. How about that?
And that's your misogyny. So don't tell me you're not a misogynist again.
I'm not a misogynist.
Yeah, sure thing.
Yeah, okay. So are women crazy or not? Did you pull up the video?
I'm pulling it up. I don't even know if I want to.
So we can see it.
Okay.
I got you on my show. I'm doing a show in Atlanta, Georgia. Where are you out of?
I'm in Central Florida.
So I'm in Georgia. I'm in the south side of it. I'm on the north side of Atlanta now, and I'm doing the show too. And somebody in my comment section said, "Hey, call her and talk to her. She don't like Trump people." I said, "Why wouldn't she like Trump people?"
Trumpy. Do you hear yourself as a grown man?
I said Trump people, not Trumpy. I love the way the man's ruling the world, making deals all over.
Ruling the world. You guys. I mean, congratulations! You wanted a dictator, so you got one. Everybody this guy's from Chapman's Garage in Atlanta, Georgia.
Chapman's Garage. My name is Jamie Chapman. Chapman's Garage.
Jamie Chapman. All women are crazy. All women are crazy. Thanks for calling in. Yeah. Chapman's Garage. Y'all want the phone number? He's ruling the world. They want a dictator. Some of them actually want a dictator. That's what they want. All women are crazy. These people, I'm not telling you to leave a review for his garage. Women, ladies, you know, all women are crazy. I would never suggest such a thing. Good trouble, Heath. That's right, baby. Getting in that good trouble. Good trouble. Chapman's Garage. In Atlanta. And he said his name was Jamie Chapman. He gave his whole last name. I'm going back. Exactly, Judy. Chapman's Garage. He said his name was Jamie Chapman, Atlanta, Georgia. All right, I'm going up on my main account. I got bananaed on my second account, but my main account I got back a few minutes ago, so I'm going to go live on that one. I just wanted to take one call on YouTube with them calling in because I thought it would be fun. And Georgia didn't disappoint. Oh, I'm live. I'm live. Just like I simultaneously stream on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. But I'm going back live on TikTok right now. He gave his whole name. Yeah. All right. Well, you're going to see the women coming out of the woodwork, boo-boo. All right. I am back live on TikTok on my main account, Diavatalks, main account on TikTok. That was fun, though. I got my main account back. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I got my main account back. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right. I got my main account and I got a banana on my second one just for a day, though. He gave his whole names out here. I know. Crazy, right? Crazy work. Main account is back, baby. All right. Everybody come in, hit that screen, hit that screen, hit that screen, hit that screen, hit that screen. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hey, I'm back on my main, baby. Just keep hitting that screen. We should be hitting the For You page any second now. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your continued support of me, your daily support of me. I'm humbled and grateful. I promise you, I'm just so incredibly excited. I'm so humbled by your generosity and your loyalty and your following me. I don't know. You'd think I would be used to it by now, but I'm still feel so incredible. I don't take you guys for granted, not for a moment. Thank you, Honey Badger. Thank you. I am a voice of resistance. Thank you. I will be here and I'll keep doing it. Back on my main account, everybody keep on hitting the screen. Hit. It usually takes between 5,000 and 10,000 to get up on the For You page. So hopefully we get up there. We can drive in some conversations. I know I usually Oh, how sweet you earlier. I was in here and I gave a phone number for everyone to call in and debate me on on YouTube when I was off TikTok for a bit, and you didn't say a single word. Chap men's. CHAP. Okay, y'all missed it. But if you weren't over on YouTube watching when I was offline, I had a Trump supporter in Georgia call me. I have a separate line to do live chats on YouTube. And so I had a caller in, and it did not disappoint. But you guys can go back on my YouTube after I get off tonight because all of them are recorded and put on YouTube. And you can go watch that exchange. It was funny. I mean, pathetic, but like usual, but funny. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I am looking for Trump voters and Trump voters only. I know this is usually time for friendlies, but we've had a bit of a hiccup today, so we are back. So I'll take a couple Trump supporters, then I'll bring up friendlies. I appreciate you understanding my friendlies who are here every day. I appreciate you so much. But in order to get the like numbers up and viewership and all that, I have to have at least one or two debates. So I appreciate you understanding. You guys are awesome. I don't deserve you. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's have a conversation. You won't be going home tonight? I'm at my home, Big Al. I'm at my home. Why are the feds coming for me? You don't know what 86 means? You want to come up and talk about it? You seem like you're sad. Why don't you come up and talk about it? You seem angry. Come on, big dog. Unless you're scared of me. Oh, God, somebody's. No, take my number off YouTube. Actually, you want to hear it? Let's do it. Hello. Good. Did you vote for Trump? Me? No, that's not me. Rounder. Yeah. Okay, this is not serious. Okay. All right. I was hoping to get you guys to listen to a debate. That was gonna be fun. That was funny. Anyway, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Is a rounder. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my God. That was on YouTube, yeah. This is real life. Yeah, we know. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I am looking for Trump voters right now. I know it's usually friendly time, but since I was offline for a little bit, I gotta at least do one or two and then I'll bring them up. How does water stay on Earth? So dumb. Corbin, did you vote for Trump? Okay, what are you doing? If I'm on Bluetooth, you gotta turn it off. There's either a wicked echo or you're playing something in the background. Oh, where'd you go? She just said Jesus fucking Christ. Yes, I do. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, you people are nuts. You guys don't know what 86 means, do you? That's so funny you don't know. I know what Trump says he thinks it is, and he's just being a little bit silly. Yes. Yeah. Did you vote for Trump? You said yes? Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 18 and I'm in Texas. I'm 19. I was 18 when I voted.
Okay. What did you want to talk about?
I don't know. You said if we voted for Trump to join up, so.
Are you upset or, well, I'm not upset. That's stupid. Or do you like how things are going?
I don't think it's bad. I think it's good that we have deals going on.
What deals?
Deals with like Saudi and other countries. You know, he's been.
I understand what deals. We've seen no deals. Like there's been no deals made that.
Has been deals.
No, what?
Deals with weapons.
What?
Deals with weapons.
Where's the deal? Do you have a source that I can go read what exchanged? What happened? Like what the deal was? Just because he goes on TV and said, I made lots of deals, lots of the bigly deals, doesn't mean jack shit if it's not in writing. If you're talking about bribes, yes, for sure. Deals, not so much.
Right. So Saudi is investing money into our country.
Okay, how?
They're investing money for weapon packages.
Okay,
That's a deal.
okay. What source did you get that from? So I can read it. Deals have to be in writing. Like, this is how much we're going to pay. It's a contract, basically. So where's the contract? Because the Department of Defense is the one who makes contracts. The President of the United States doesn't make contracts.
Right. Yeah. So he got them to invest. Right. They're going to invest that money. I don't understand. Like, why else he would?
There has to be a deal.
Right. Okay. Girls making some faces.
Because you're not making any sense.
Because Saudi is investing the money. I don't understand why you don't.
Oh, Saudi, the 15 of the 16 hijackers that did 9/11, we should like do arms deals with them. Yeah, that sounds like a fucking great idea.
Very awesome. Yeah. Someone's on it. Anyway.
No, you're just uneducated because you're young, and I'm not holding it against you.
Okay.
I'm not holding it against you. It's just you have no idea what you're talking about.
Nothing.
Huh?
So what about Apple?
Apple announced in 2022 they were coming here. That's not because of him. They were coming here because of Joe Biden's Chips and Sciences Act.
They're investing more money.
Just because they said they're going to do more doesn't matter. They already said they announced it in 2022 that this is not new.
Okay, so what about the moving to India?
Huh?
What about them moving their stuff into India?
So what? They have many things in India. It's because of the tariffs.
Yeah, correct.
Oh my God. Yeah, he thought it was going to bring manufacturing to the United States, and they're like, yeah, fuck you. We're going to go somewhere where it's cheaper. That's not good, dude.
No, I know it's not. But you're saying that they're all coming over here since 2020, and they're not.
They announced that they were going to be doing things in building in the United States, but now that he's doing the tariffs, they're not. Oh, so of course, it's just like I said, all they know how to do is slur, spread misinformation, insult. That's not a word you should ever say in life. Why don't you grow up and come back when you grow a pair, fetus? Motherless behavior. Motherless behavior. Trump won. Oh my God. Ah! Thank you, Captain Obvious. That's all they come in. Trump won. Trump won. No shit. Like, seriously, tell me something I don't know. Like, can you bring a fact of any other kind of Trump won? You sound like an imbecile. It's so predictable. They crash. All they do is slur, crash out, insult, or misinformation. They have no facts, data, literally nothing. Nothing. Bigley, did you vote for Trump?
Absolutely.
How old are you and what state did you vote in?
50 Texas.
Okay. What did you want to ask? Or what do you want to talk about?
I
talk about the Comey. Have you seen him since he's been with the Secret Service? Have they brought him home yet?
I don't know. I don't care.
Well, you got that picture up. That's his.
I don't care. It doesn't mean what it says it means. And the reason why you guys don't know it, excuse me, oopsie. I hit the wrong button. Hold on.
You don't care. Why do you have that?
Shut up.
Why?
Shut up.
Are you having technical?
I want you to shut up. I know you guys don't like to listen, but I said shut up. That's what I meant. It's my live.
You're the one with the Comey picture up, man.
Yeah, that's correct. That is absolutely correct. Do you know what 86 means without using TikTok friendly language, please?
Of course.
What does it mean?
There's multiple definitions.
What does it mean? What does it mean?
Get rid of.
Have you ever worked in a restaurant?
When I was 15, yes.
You ever heard like, hey, we're out of chicken soup, 86 to chicken soup? That doesn't mean, no. I know you guys don't like facts. Can you please just listen? Okay, here's what it means. Eject or bar someone, reject, discard, cancel. Yes, we want to impeach and remove and imprison him. That's what 8647 means.
I think that. You guys proved that early on.
Yes, because he's a criminal.
Oh, yeah. Well, how's that going for you? How'd that work?
Oh, because of the spineless Senate Republicans, they wouldn't remove him. Otherwise, we wouldn't have this. We wouldn't be going through all this had they ever done it.
So James Comey's a hero to you, right?
No, I don't know. No. I don't care about James Comey.
Why do you have his picture up?
Because it triggers you guys. It triggers you snowflakes.
I think it's fine.
It triggers you snowflakes.
I don't. Honest question.
It triggers you snowflakes. That's why.
Did you listen to the Axios released audio version of the Robert Herb?
I've already read the entire transcript. It doesn't, I don't care. We're not talking. I know you guys don't like consent, but I said I don't care. We're not talking about Joe Biden. He's not the president. He didn't win. He didn't even run. It was Kamala. So shut up about Joe Biden. I should never put my phone number out here. These people won't stop calling. Chapman.
Why did you say that he was okay to run?
He was fine. He's old. That's it. He's old. We know he's old. Get over it. He's old. That's it. He's old. There will be charges.
Because he's old? No. Because he was not the president.
Oh, you're a conspiracy. You get out of here. You're an absolute nutbag. Absolute nutbag.
Jill, what?
Yeah, you're a nutbag. Goodbye. They are just so dumb. Trump is as old as he was. There's going to be criminal charges because he was old. Yeah, that's a new one. Okay, I'm going to block. This guy won't stop talking. I let people call in on my back number on my YouTube. I'm on TikTok. I'm not taking phone calls. Jamie Chapman, stop calling. I had a call-in number for my YouTube channel, and he won't stop calling it. Like, I just did one, so I want to try it out. He just keeps calling over and over again. Sean, did you vote for Trump? Dude, stop calling. How old are you and what state? Hold on. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
26, Florida.
Oh my God. I put my number out there for to do online, to do on YouTube when my TikTok was down for a few minutes, just to try it out because I've never tried it out. And now this guy won't stop calling. He's going to be calling me all night. I have a feeling I'm going to. Anyway, How old did you say you were? You said Florida, and how old?
26.
Okay. What did you want to talk about?
Well, I reported the stream for incitement of violence because you're basically saying you want to unalive.
No, that's not what it means. Can you tell me? Can you tell me what if you had the same energy for this? When Donald Trump retweeted this on Twitter of Joe Biden hogtied in the back of a truck being kidnapped, did you have the same energy? Did you report it? Did you tell him he shouldn't have done that? Did you have the same energy for that, or just because of this?
I mean, that's pretty serious.
Yeah, I gagged you because you didn't give a shit about that because it was Joe Biden. You didn't give a crap about that because it was Joe Biden. Have the same energy. How about Liz Cheney saying that she should be put in front of a firing squad? Miss me with your fucking selective outrage, you potatoes. Give me a fucking break. They clutch them goddamn pearls. When they were all laughing at this. Over a restaurant term. When I was a waitress, they'd be like, 86 the soup, we're out of soup, which means don't sell it. It's gone. It's off the menu. Or there's a drunk guy at the bar, 86 that guy, throw him out. That's called impeachment. Impeachment. Cancel. We're also not the ones who went down to the Capitol on January 6th and beat police officers, unalived people, or got people unalived, and then smeared our shit all over the Capitol. Jesus Christ. Get out of here with your selective outrage. Give me a break. Their whole pearl clutching, all this crap. Well, Ashley Babbitt got what she deserved. She should have complied. Donna, thank you for the $10 for putting up these MAGAs every day. We appreciate your knowledge and helping America. Thank you so much, Donna. I really appreciate that. They're really triggered for that felon, aren't they? They fighting hard for the felon. They said we were fighting hard for Abrego Garcia. He's a bad man. You guys are fighting so hard for him. You're fighting hard for a criminal too. You're fighting hard for a felon, and Abrego Garcia is not even a felon. Yeah, clutch your pearls somewhere else, you fucking hypocrites. Yes, Trump is the president. Dan, you're so smart. Thank you for imparting such amazing wisdom and knowledge on us today. Oh my God. Thank you. You're so pathetic. So pathetic. He called for the execution of Liz Cheney, General Milley. He said Liz Cheney should be set in front of a firing squad with 9 guns. And y'all are pissing your pants over shells. You're real alpha men there, buddy. Alpha man. If you guys were hypocrites, you'd be nothing at all. Oh yeah. Did you have energy for this one too? Because I distinctly remember that this was on the White House lawn on January 6th. And they were chanting something about Mike Pence. Same energy or no? Yeah, so take your selective outrage and shove it promptly inside your inner cavity. Thank you. Because you guys are so ridiculous. Oh, I'm so sad. How you guys are so sad. I come with receipts. You're not going to come up here with your selective outrage and your fucking 10-minute memory like goddamn Dory. Dory. Can't remember shit past 10 seconds. Dory. A party of Dories. He has Seth Liver. Hey.
Hey, Dio, what's going on?
10-second Tom.
What are all these incel guys gonna do when the Republicans get rid of their corn? Are we gonna have a J6 every other week because they're all pent up aggression and
There's already a male loneliness epidemic in this country on the right side. It's only going to get exponentially worse. They're going to be real lonely, but it's also really dangerous for women because we're already attacked as it is, and you're going to have men who are going to be very lonely and have no outlet except for Rosie Palm and her 5 sisters, but nothing to help them out with it. They're going to start attacking us.
Yeah, it's not going to be right. That's going to be the unfortunate side effect of it. They think it's going to be everybody's going to be happy now.
Shit, Grindr's gonna break. Grindr's gonna break.
Grindr's gonna explode. They need to update their servers. We should get in on the bottom level and be like, you guys need to do another server because you guys are gonna be insane. Yeah.
They broke Grindr during the RNC twice, so.
Mike Johnson won't have anything to share with his son anymore.
Him and his son won't be able to keep each other accountable for their corn watching.
Yeah. Flavor of corn do you like, Dad?
Oh, that's so weird. Can you imagine doing that with your parent?
No, I can't. And my dad and I are pretty close. Like, it's pretty. My dad and I have a pretty paper veil in between us when it comes to certain things. But like, no, that's the line.
Daddy. They call him Daddy Trump.
Well, yeah, everybody calls him Daddy Trump, so we know what they're into. Also, that stuff. Which I'm 41 years old, and I don't think I've ever liked ever to be called Daddy.
Oh no.
In those types of situations.
No.
I don't think I ever have been, and I don't think I would ever like to be.
Yeah, oh no. Like, just to be clear, there's nothing wrong with Grindr because there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with Grindr. It's the hypocrisy of them making legislation against LGBTQ people and screaming from the rooftops, which those who protest the loudest, I'm just saying, it's the hypocrisy of them writing legislation and screaming about LGBTQ people when they're on the DL.
Exactly.
Oh, where'd my box go? My face. I just went flying off the screen. Hold on.
TikTok's been weird the last few days.
I had to start over because it was glitching so bad. Like, I couldn't even bring anybody up. I couldn't mute them. I couldn't do anything.
Oh, I was here for that. And I was here yesterday when you had like 600 people in, and then it said you had 58. That's when it showed up.
Yeah, it's been wonky donkey.
So crazy. It's the meta algorithm.
It's the meta takeover.
Exactly. We'll find that out in June, right? That's what the next deadline is. Right?
Yeah, supposedly when it's, oh my God, TikTok's going away. Oh no. And then, we're going to save it. Yeah.
It's every 90 days, just like the tariffs.
Just like the stock market manipulation with the tariffs. Exactly. Y'all, we have a flash goal from TikTok. 40 different people have to send one little of the heart me's. If you guys could knock that goal out for me, I'd really appreciate it.
It's just like keep extending. Like it's like they put the fire out on one side of the house, but set fire to the other half.
Right.
Like,
exactly.
Praise me.
Or start the fire on one end of the house, then run to the other end of the house with a fire hose and be like, praise me for putting it out. Praise me for putting out the fire.
Exactly. Yeah, it's crazy.
They are nuts. Anyway, but thanks for coming up, Pete Hegseth Liver. Goodness, that's a mouthful. Thanks, Pete. Love ya. Bye, Opie. Stacy's mom has got it going on. Oh, it's Electric Galshar's birthday. Yes. Happy birthday, my friend.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shaw. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Everybody gift up my girl Shar. Go!
Don't gift me, gift Diava. I don't really need the gifts. Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Happy birthday. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday.
I am. I'm getting ready to go out with some coworkers. I'm in Nebraska working, so
Oh, okay.
I took myself out shopping and bought myself a Patricia Nash purse. So I'm happy.
Nice. I'm so excited for you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna in an outfit. So
Are you a Gemini too?
I'm a Taurus.
Or you're a Taurus? Okay, because I know my birthday's in 12 days, but there's a cutoff.
The
21st or 2nd or something, right?
20th or the 21st.
Yeah, I think it was somewhere around there.
Yeah, I was supposed to be born in Gemini. I was a twin and I was born early. But
Yeah, my twins were too. My twins were supposed to be born in mid-January, and they were born in Thanksgiving.
oh boy,
Yeah.
I wasn't quite that early.
Yeah, they were early.
But yeah, so I'm having a good day. The weather's beautiful today, and so
Nice.
I'm getting ready to. That's why I got on here as early as I
Yes,
could.
go out and have fun. Have fun.
Yep, I'm gonna be leaving in about 15 minutes. I just got finished doing my hair and getting dressed, and so I'm gonna go and have some fun, listen to some live music, and have some dinner.
Good. I'm so happy for you.
Yes. So anyway, thank you for the birthday song.
Of course.
I appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Thanks for the gifts, everybody. Even though I wanted you to gift Diava, so I'm going to send you 189 coins on Sunday.
Oh, stop it. You're so cute. I love you. But thank you. Have a wonderful time. I want you to have a wonderful time.
I'm sure that I will. Thank you.
Mwah. Have a good night. Stay safe.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. That was so sweet. Stacy's mom has got it going on. I can't help it. Every time I see Stacy's mom, I just gotta bring it out. Bet you've heard. Sorry, it's one of them things. Nisi. She's all I want, and I've been waiting for so long. The Gen X in me is coming out. Stacy's mom, you're not connecting, but if you want to re-request, you can. I'll bring you up. Did you know Trump added 2 more words to the English language? What was it? Groceries? He thinks he invented groceries. That old-fashioned word. You know that man ain't never been into a grocery store in his entire fucking life. Oh, and equalized. Yeah. Thank you, Electric Galshar. You don't have to do me. You don't have to give me gifts on your birthday. But I appreciate you. Thank you. Jay Maurice, you are not connecting. Is there a connecting problem? I hope this isn't a connecting problem. Hold on. Let it go, Brandon. Like a bunch of fucking seals. Wandering Pizza.
Hi, this is account 3. I just thought I'd let you know. Hi. So this is the Wandering Pizza 3.
Okay.
Hello. Yeah, I just wanted to let you know. So I get everything going for that last account, right? I'm like, yes, I'm finally connected. I'm connected to the people. Nope, I got nobody again. This is exciting. So now I'm trying to find all the people again. But what happened was I ended up, I got locked out. Like, I was in everything yesterday, and then I woke up locked out of this one. So it wasn't hacked like my first one, but they locked me out of it, and it's probably because I, contacted support. And then when I answered the support question, it assumed I think that one was compromised.
Oh, no.
So now I'm locked out of it. Nobody's responded to it. And we all know what it's like to deal with TikTok, right?
It's difficult.
Like you can't contact anybody, and especially if you do get something, if you happen to be, compromised specifically.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, right now I think it's just on their end. But like I literally have, I decided to do authenticators and everything to each of these newer accounts to make sure I could access them, right? You would think with the authenticator I could get in. Nope. But I just wanted to let you all know that in case anybody tries to message me, talk to me, do anything to me on any of the other previous accounts, I am not in them. I will let you know if they ever contact me back to unlock my account. But right now, this is it.
This is
I just
it.
thought I would let you know.
Thank you.
And so if you when you get a chance, give me a follow back, and love you guys, and you can drop me, my friend.
Thank you so much. A lot of people said they followed you, so sorry. I was just saying a lot of people said they followed you, so that's good. All right, if you voted for Trump, if you didn't vote, if you live in another country, if you regret your vote, if you're a third-party voter, basically anybody can come up right now. Oh, great, it's spinning again. I can't bring anybody up right now. Hold on. Oh, TikTok. Oh, TikTok. Oh, TikTok. I can't see anybody in the box. I can't bring anybody up right now. Hang tight, guys. Hang tight. Am I still frozen? Am I back? Okay. TikTok is wilding out today. I still can't bring anybody up. Let's see if it goes. All right, here we go. What's it here? I know. Oh, are you connected? There you go.
Hello.
Hey, Haza here. How are you, love?
How's it going?
It's going.
Oh my gosh. All the MAGAs in the comments, man. They're just being a bunch of MAGA bitches.
Right? Like, or it's another day.
Yeah, they're just clapping and just going.
I know that's how they're like, oh, Trump
you voted for the felon. Yeah, you voted for the felon. Let me give you a rotten fish, you MAGA seal. Slaps it across the face and just splash in the water.
I know. It's like they're like, go, let's go, Brandon. I mean, I just think of seals going to. They're just like parroting. It's so ridiculous. They're so ridiculous. They're so ridiculous. Am I frozen again? Zahir, can you hear me? Oh my God.
He wants to slurp Trump's mushroom.
Oh.
Just own it, Mark. Just say it out loud that you like to do that.
It's okay. We accept everybody on our side. So just let your freak side fly.
Yeah. And speaking of hypocrisy, you know how they always call Joe Biden's Sleepy Joe or something?
Yeah, when Donald Trump can't stay awake even in the Middle East doing his deals.
Oh yeah, I think he was sleeping during a funeral, right?
And the funeral, yep, and in the Oval Office.
Yep. Well, you know that's hypocrisy at its best, and MAGAs always flunk Diava's test. Oh, and even more hypocrisy. MAGAs always try to pump themselves up as like, oh, we vote for Donald Trump because we want to protect women and the kids. But then they go on these lives and spew their misogyny and act all dumb and be like,
right?
What's a woman? And they don't give, and they don't support PBS or NPR, and not worrying about kids getting pew-pewed. And I'm like, what are you doing? Why aren't you supporting women and children?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, because you're hypocritical. You don't care about anybody but yourselves.
They have nothing but hypocrisy, my friend.
Yeah, I'm gonna include that in my video. So.
All right. Well, thanks for coming up. You always make me laugh.
No problem.
You always make me laugh, Zahir. You're so funny. I love you. You're awesome. All right. Anybody can request up. If you voted for Trump, didn't vote, third party, you live in another country, whatever. Anybody can come up at this point. I'm an equal opportunity after 6 p.m. Eastern. Boxer Mom, hello, my friend.
Equal opportunity. I'm sorry, that caught me off. I'm going to take a little different approach today, Diava.
Okay.
Thank you for having me up. This is more safety. Okay, this is serious
Okay.
stuff. After what happened in Kentucky, living in Oklahoma, May is one of the most vulnerable times, especially in this state.
Mm-hmm.
The things that you need to be aware of and to practice. And I've learned these things. I was in the first F5 to hit.
Oh my God.
Yes. Yeah. And I'm so glad, that we didn't know the gravity of this. We knew we needed to get, but not the gravity of like what Gary England said. If you're not below ground, it's not going to work for you. So, excuse me. Okay, at noon in Oklahoma, I don't know about anywhere else. In Oklahoma, at noon, the sirens go off every Saturday. Take that as an opportunity to train. By that I mean, make sure your children, everybody has a plan.
Yeah, don't wait for a tornado to hit, right?
Yes, including your dogs. And if you have bigger dogs like we do, they get Godzilla unknown strength at that particular time.
When they're scared, yep.
Yeah, so they don't like going in the hole, you know what I mean? So, one thing that you can do for bigger dogs is put a harness on them that has a handle. If that doesn't help you, you can have like a life jacket wrap it around them, so that way you have leverage at the top. Makes things easier. But we practice it at noon with the dogs, so they get used to it and don't become Godzilla at that particular moment.
That's a good idea.
Also medications. If you're diabetic, like with us, my lupus, for instance, Parkinson's, have that already. We have that in a case ready to go the entire tornado season. Shoes. A lot of people don't think of that. If you have time, make sure you have proper shoes. And do not ever think a line that's down
Is not active.
is
Yep.
not hot.
Yep.
Always think that they're hot. Okay? And if you don't have shelter as well, central part of your house away from all windows, you might think we're crazy, but I'm telling you, have a helmet ready. So these are things you can think of, like if you don't have protection, at least to protect your head. right? A go bag, we have that all year. Also, I don't know if Dr. Keisha and them are in here. They could probably talk more from this angle, but this is just what my husband and I, we also include masks and eyewear and eye wash, because after a really bad tornado that like we went through, it kicks up things from the earth and makes your eyes and your throat and stuff like that burn. Also, if you have a shelter, make sure you've registered it, so that way people know. But we always let family members know if we're going in or not. That's something, we always do. But, and then just, have like maybe some water down there or van or something like that. And if you get down into the shelter and you can get out and you're still good, that was a success, Diava. If you know the shelters that are in garages, it's iffy if you break your leg getting in there.
Right.
But I would say those are for the most things that I could kind of think of, and because of what happened should have never happened yesterday.
Yes.
And in Oklahoma, how they were saying all this, right? Well, just in the beginning of tornado season, that's when, all this stuff was going on with DOSH and stuff like that. And they were like, oh, we're going to get rid of the National Weather Service, which is out of Norman, Oklahoma.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
And so then, of course, one of these GOP senators from Oklahoma then goes on TV to try to say how he saved it. Heck you. You didn't save shit, dude. But those are the things I could think of. I was trying to go through them fast because I know you probably have time, a lot of people, but I can tell you, I have a good friend that got sucked up in an F5 tornado. Literally.
Oh God.
She got yanked out of her house. She was up in the tornado. And it was an F5 tornado.
Oh my Jesus.
And it sent her 2 or 3 blocks away. Of course, at that time, it's hard to tell because let me tell you, when all the stuff is gone, it's hard to know where things are. Anyway,
oh
long story short, she had a monster grip apparently on her phone.
That would be me.
She had no clothes. It stripped all her clothes off, gave her rug rash, and then had to have about 10 firemen rescue her with no clothes.
She survived?
Yeah, it was amazing. She did not break one bone.
Oh my
She had a
God.
head injury. She got so flippin' lucky. She had a head injury. She had other problems, joint and, road rash and a lot of it, but nothing life-threatening.
Oh my God, that's insane.
Yes. So, another thing, the dry line. If you can watch TV, if you're, we're talking about tornadoes, the dry line, have a plan because some hospitals, if you have animals, they got into where maybe they don't let the dogs in the basement of the hospitals and stuff. So, if you have to, make a plan and get on the road and get into that dry line. So.
What is a dry line? I don't know what that means.
It's kind of hard to. It's basically where. What's the right way to explain it?
Like where the tornado's not expected to go, like in an opposite direction or something.
Yeah. Sorry, I had a brain thought, but yeah. So in other words, you're getting in behind the storm, so that way when the storm's coming to you, you're not in the direct path. You have gone up and around into a safe area.
Okay.
And sometimes that can be like hours. You know what I mean? Before we had shelter at our house and stuff, we've had to leave 3 hours in advance to beat it. And let me tell you, people, if you see about 25 storm chasers in your area,
get the fuck out. That would be me. I'd be like, oh, there's a storm chaser? I'm out.
Yeah. Sorry, that was long but I thought that was important. I want to try to, these are people's lives.
I was gonna say, and the reason why there was no overnight forecaster last night is because of the Doge cuts. And so it's specifically at the National Weather Service that people need to be told this information, because with these cuts, and they said they're wanting to cut NOAA too, the NOAA, which they're the ones who send the planes up into the hurricanes to find out where they're going, how strong they are, what to expect so you can prepare. So we're going to be completely, utterly fucked here in Florida. And then FEMA has no money. So these people, there's not even FEMA money to help with all this devastation.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like you said, every county turned red for that jerk here. And
same in Kentucky. Kentucky that just got hit, Missouri that just got hit. They're all red states.
Exactly. I mean, it's disgusting. But I just thought, like today, for example, when I was listening, we're having tornado warnings now, and like, I don't know, a little over another part of the state had baseball-sized hail. So, that's also something for people to know of. That you can look it up. I don't remember what the speed of one of those coming down. It measures them in each whatever.
Yeah.
Sides. So that's another issue too. So I'm just saying, I just want people to, at least if they've never been through these things, these are things that we just learned that we didn't have when we went through it.
No, it's excellent advice. And it's things that even people like me here in Florida that don't have, I mean, we get tornadoes here too. We just don't have basements. We just don't have basements in Florida.
We don't have basements here in Oklahoma, but most people, it's becoming a norm. I think it may be an ordinance, I'm not sure, where people have them in their garage. So it's you go in the garage and you push the door open and you go down and you slide the door back. So in other words, your car can fit over it. It's flat,
Okay.
And ours holds, I think ours holds 8 people, but of course I let neighbors know that don't have one,
Yeah.
It could be crowded, but if we're all alive at the end of it, then it was worth it.
I was gonna say, you can handle a little discomfort for a few minutes, or tornadoes usually blow through very fast.
Yeah, typically you're not down there too long. But anyway, thanks for letting me be a little long-winded on that. I thought it was important.
That's okay.
For people to kind of think of these things. So.
Thank you, Boxer Mom. I appreciate you. Is Mitria or Gen X Leftist or Tony or any of my mods here? I got to run to the bathroom so bad, but I don't want to just leave with nobody talking. Jordan, I could do it fast, but I just.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
All right, I don't see any of them in here.
Let me see if I can try my hand at it.
Okay, you go for it. At least somebody's talking. Say whatever.
All right, guys. Hi. If you're new to Diava's Live, welcome to the family, and please let's all tap that screen as much as we can. Let's get her up to 100, maybe 120,000 likes before she goes off for the night. She has her subscriptions on. She's at 302 out of 450. So if you subscribe, you can become part of her family. You get some really cool emotes. I wish I could subscribe, but we all know money is hard right now. But I would love to be a part of the subscriptions, and I live vicariously through all of those who subscribe. She also has the goal of the finger heart. She is at 56 out of 100. So if we can knock that goal out, that'll help boost her, make her more popular on the algorithm. So again, let's tap that screen and let's show our love for Diava. She's here every single day from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern, and she is giving us all education. She is, giving us great entertainment by smashing down these MAGAs and targeting their misinformation and their disinformation. So let's all give her some support for that, because that is no easy feat. All right, and she's back. I hope I did a good job.
Hey, I appreciate you so much. W's in the chat for Jordan. Thank you. I just hate to leave when there's just blank screen and nobody's talking. It just is like, hello.
Yeah, of course. I'm happy to help.
Anyway, now what would you like to say?
There's just something I've been thinking about that's kind of been confusing to me, and it's been around these impending tax cuts and everything. So how tax cuts in and of themselves add to the deficit. Because here's how I think about it. Like, let's say, for me, example, I have credit card debt. And so I work a job. And if I budget it out, I'm like, okay, this is how many hours I have to work. And this is how much money can go towards paying down that debt.
Right.
But say if I have another job opportunity that will pay me less money. So I just won't have as much money being able to go towards the debt, but the debt itself has not necessarily increased or it hasn't necessarily increased.
Right.
So how do tax cuts in and of themselves increase the deficit?
I don't know how I don't know.
Yeah, okay. So it's just something I've been thinking about because, like, I realize that a lot of things when it comes to government and money don't make logical sense to me. That's just something I've just been thinking about, like, how do the tax cuts...
I think it might be because it's less revenue coming in. Because if you're giving tax cuts to the billionaires, they're paying less. So it's less revenue coming into the government to pay the debts.
That's true. Okay.
So I mean, that's the best way I can describe it, although I'm no economist.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's a good starting point. Yeah, like tax is revenue for the government. So if millionaires and billionaires aren't paying their fair share, then that is longer that we're in debt. And I imagine that we have like interest from, I forget if it's the Treasury or the Reserve. I think it's the Treasury, right? We have like interest on our debt.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like because the revenue drops, but the spending stays high. They're still spending the money, but there's not as much revenue coming in because they've cut the taxes.
And so that's why they're cutting, and that's why they're trying to cut from social programs like SNAP and Medicare and Medicaid. Okay, that makes sense. I just needed to be able to walk through that logically, because for me, if I can't like logistically understand something like in a simple, like basically if a kindergartner can understand it, then I'm not going to understand it. I'm not going to understand it as it gets to more complex areas.
Yeah.
And for the people down in the comments saying it's a threat, it's literally not a threat. We're just we're asking to remove him from office. Like, just calm down.
I was just going to say it's not. I mean, if tell me you've never been a server without telling me you've never been a server. It just means get rid of it. Like when I was a waitress, our cooks would say 86 hamburgers were out of meat. Remove it from the menu, basically. So basically we're saying we want him impeached and removed. It's nothing that he says it is. He's just being extra. And real quick, Moose, I just want to make sure that you had the same energy. Hold on. One moment. For this. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Hold on. That was not formatted for the screen. Hold on. Right here. Where Donald Trump, we tweeted this picture of Joe Biden being hogtied and kidnapped in the back of a truck. And this. If you weren't outraged at this, shut the fuck up about this. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, and if you weren't outraged about them screaming at January 6th to unalive Mike Pence, then I really don't want to hear. Again, I don't even like Mike Pence.
Me either. But he was the sitting vice president.
Yeah, like he stood between us and a complete government coup. So kudos to him for that.
I will give him credit for that too. Absolutely.
Yeah, he doesn't deserve to have people saying calling for his unaliving like that. That's insane. So for anyone who thinks it's a threat, you obviously are new here, and you could just say you don't know how Diava operates because she would never condone any type of
political violence. Yep.
Yeah. She's an empath, so the last thing she want to do is bring more harm and hurt to people. So if you are new here, you can just say that instead of presuming that she's calling for violence. That's all I want to say about that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But I would never do that. And I also distinctly remember him calling for General Milley to be executed. And then he also said Liz Cheney should face a firing squad for being on the January 6th commission. So miss me with your selective and fake outrage.
Exactly. They have such selective,
pearl clutching moments, yeah.
Before the election, they were like, Biden is because of Biden, prices are raising and everything. And now with Trump and these tariffs, they're like, well, rising prices is gonna hurt them a little bit. Like it's for the, and I'm like, so which one is it? Are you like bitching about prices, or like which one is it? It can't be both. And same with the South African refugees, because I've been doing my research on it, because I wanted to see if there was any merit to this like claim that there was genocide happening against white South Africans.
Nope.
And I've seen nothing, like no evidence of the sort,
Nothing.
like, from the president or from independent sources. So
No.
it looks like, and if anything, the white South Africans are still relatively in positions of power because like
They are.
redistribution of land and everything hasn't really been that successful. So you're still in like a really huge inequality gap or like wealth gap between the black South Africans and the white South Africans. So if anything,
They were the ones they were the ones who participated and benefited from apartheid, just like Elon Musk and his family did. And even the one guy that they interviewed, that they wrote a story about, said he had to leave his five-bedroom house, his cars, and all this stuff behind. They weren't like starving, and they also they had rolly wheel bags and suitcases, and people coming. Oh, here, I have a good picture of that.
Yeah, I saw them with suitcases, and that was the one thing. I think it was actually a picture that you had of maybe a day or two ago.
Yeah.
Where you were showing the difference between the
actual refugees. Yeah.
Yeah, versus people that have like most of their suitcases can take up most of their seats. Because most refugees, like that's kind of the point. They can't just bring everything with them. They have to leave whatever they do have behind. It's kind of how that works.
I'm trying to find it. I can't find it right this second, but yeah, it's like, and they also are usually, they're walking over, or they're not 300 pounds, and I'm not fat shaming at all. But a lot of those people had never missed a meal.
Yeah.
They ain't starving. Ain't like the people in Gaza.
Absolutely.
They're starving.
That's all I wanted to come up and say. Again, great live today. And
thank you.
I hope that person stops calling you on YouTube.
Oh my God, I know. I know if they keep calling tonight, I'll be like, oh God, did I make a mistake?
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, great live, and I'll see you tomorrow, Diava. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jordan. And
entertainment always.
Absolutely, and thank you so much for letting me have a little potty break. Appreciate it. Everybody, thank you so much. It's 7:00. I gotta run, but you guys, thank you for a great live today. Thank you for the taps, the likes, the loves, the gifts, everything. But just thank you for being here, and thank you for your support of me. I couldn't do this every single day without you, so I really, really appreciate you. I hope you guys have a great evening, and I will be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. We'll do it all over again. I will see you guys tomorrow. Mwah. Love you. Have a good night. All right. And for YouTube and Twitch, I will see you guys tomorrow at 4 p.m. also. We'll do it all over again. Love you. Have a great night.